Appreciate you. This next song right here, when this song would come on, this was one of two songs for me that let me know that it was really the holiday season. I actually used to shed a tear every time I heard this song, so I'm gonna try not to cry in front of y'all tonight.
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was there, not even a mouse.
In my mind, I just want you to be free. Me and my brothers, yeah. We hope you listen to me, yeah. Happy holidays. Well, don't let the stress get to you now. No, we wish you a Merry Christmas to all of you. Mother and child, holy infant, tender and mild, sleep and heavenly peace. Merry Christmas to every one of you. Each one of you.
Silent night, holy night, shepherds wait at the side,
Glory Street,
from heaven afar,
heavenly home,
heavenly host, sing hallelujah.
Christ, the Savior is born. Oh yes, He is. Christ the Savior is born. Merry Christmas to each one of you. We made it all. As I sit down around the fireplace, with all my family and my friends, should I had one wish, yeah, all men would be free. We wouldn't be worried, worried about living a slave trade. Oh, stand together, bring it to God, thing is changed. Oh, yes, it can. She can never, ever get peace. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to everyone of you. Remember this night. Merry Christmas to each one of you. And we mean it. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to each, to every one of you.
Beerus, my lord, is there something you wish to say?
Here it comes.
Warning. This is a global blackout. Testing the left speaker. Left. Testing the right speaker. Right. Surround successfully recovered. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for...
Forget about the way it used to be. This is not a damn democracy. We are in a state of emergency, and my word is law. There's only one boss in this place, and that's me, the HNIC.
And hose. Welcome. It's St. Nicholas with another beautiful message in the spirit of giving up these cheeks. It's your boy King Kurt live, back at it again on another Wednesday night. 'Tis the season.
To print them W-2s.
Yep. And the first of the month just happened, so don't spend up all your Christmas money. We know y'all out here saving, scratching, and surviving. Getting ready to put them toys up under them babies' Christmas trees. And
Santa is.
What happened?
Santa is.
Listen,
ain't
no fat ass white man coming down the chimney in my household.
Hell.
Santa brings one cheap ass present at our house. All the good shit comes from mommy and daddy.
Exactly. Black parents don't do that Santa shit. Because ain't no way in the world I worked all goddamn year, bought you all these fucking toys, and I'm going to give some fat ass white man the credit. Goddamn.
It was never white in our house.
Oh, facts.
Actually, very true, because the actual person who Santa Claus is based off of was a black man. But I digress because Jay's here, and I don't want to beat him. I don't want to beat him down.
Not too much Santa slander.
Wait, where'd your hat go, Jay?
Yeah, well, hold on.
Jay, yeah. Season and
yeah, damn, Jay. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the original, and you what we became.
You the Coca-Cola Santa.
Yeah, that's what. Ain't that the legend? Like that's what they said. Coca-Cola made the Santa that we know.
The one. So actually, no. Like the one that was. No, it might be the one that got super popular. Was the one from like the old Coca-Cola print ad.
Yeah. Coca-Cola pop a Coke. You know what I mean? That's kind of cool. I'm just either way. Listen, y'all already know what it is. It's episode number 268. All I want for Christmas is
a big booty. I'm sorry.
Right.
Well, if you fit that in the box, you can put it under the tree for the next 2 weeks.
Get my box. Get it.
Listen, I'll hose it off once Christmas Day comes.
Bounce that ass, it's Christmas time. Bounce that ass, it's Christmas time. Hey.
Shout out to everybody with the mistletoe belt buckle. Amen.
Christmas time. Christmas time. Leave it to niggas. Jay's like, this is not the spirit.
Just wait until we introduce Jay to drop it low for Jesus.
Right.
So we got a hell of a show for you tonight. We are going down memory lane. This is kind of a retro episode, if you will. We're going to be talking about the toys that defined the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. I'm talking about all I want for Christmas is this specific toy. It's the toy that you needed under that tree the day of. And if you didn't see it, well, God damn it, your parents just didn't love you.
Wow, wild.
I mean, this has to be the toy like that. What was the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? Jingle All the Way.
Man.
Isn't it Jingle All the Way, Jay?
Oh yeah,
so. Yeah. Jingle All the Way. And Turbo Man is the toy.
Yeah, him and Sinbad.
Did you say
Duked it out for that toy?
Listen,
he fought Big Show Santa.
That's fair.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yes, he did. Listen, yes, he did. I'm talking about. It's got to be that toy because growing up in the hood, we didn't have a lot of toy options, but your parents did usually say, "Tell me the one that you gotta have, and I'm gonna do my best to get it." That's why most of you motherfuckers are gamers, because you got the NES and the Genesis and the Super Nintendos, Ataris.
Man, I got Gamecast for real.
Not being
I legitimately was like 2 generations behind. Like I got a Genesis for Christmas the same year everyone got 64s.
Damn.
No,
that's the one I didn't get.
But I was happy. I was like, look, I got a Sega. Like I was hyped.
No, I mean, I'm not. Listen, not everybody grew up in affluent enough houses to have the hot shit, and not everybody's parents ran numbers or sold drugs or pussy to be able to buy the big item ticket.
Some of us had parents with government jobs.
Well, that was just you, but everybody else was selling pussy and drugs. Most of the black community was selling that ass.
Shout out to my bitch.
Listen, why do you think most of the Geminis and Virgos of the world came into existence because somebody's kids needed Christmas gifts?
Y'all Black Friday kids.
Listen, she wanted to get Christmas presents and had an August baby. I mean, that's the gift that keeps on giving.
Black Friday. She was like, "I'll do anything for that good guy doll." Oh yeah.
Hey, listen, Mr. James did his most business around Christmas time. I know you got them babies over there.
I'm in a bind, May.
Hattie Mae, why don't you I'll be over later this week. And,
AKA Step
That is
Daddy.
the funniest part of Dead Presidents to me. Because listen,
Cuddy?
Cuddy was that guy. Listen,
Cuddy
shout
took
out
that
to
lollipop.
DMV's own, bro. Clifton Powell is that guy. Shout
Listen,
out
when
to
Cuddy
DMV's
took that
own.
lollipop out his mouth, it was like, yeah, I just want to drop this off, old baby girl.
There. Somebody gotta do it.
Don't get me started. If you haven't seen Dead Presidents, you're either white or you don't like movies. So if you haven't seen it, go see it, because that is Cuddy is a lot of y'all daddies. If y'all don't know it,
is a lot of y'all mama's friend. You had
everybody's called uncle.
Yeah, special friends.
Definitely Uncle Cuddy.
Don't say that, yo. My mom would be so
He
furious at me if I talked about all the misters. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Tiger uppercutted Lorenz take down the stairs with groceries.
Ooh, baby.
That's embarrassing.
Needless to say, look, tonight's show is about Christmas, the toys we love.
Watch that when we done.
Jay, like we supposed to be talking about toys, and they talking about somebody mama getting their cheeks clapped under the tree. Like, God damn.
I mean, technically, isn't that what I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus was about?
But it was done by Jehovah's Witnesses.
Isn't that ironic? Let's talk about that.
No, let's not talk about that. I want to.
It was done by a greedy daddy.
Was the Santa she was kissing? Was that the daddy or was that another nigga?
Listen, no, nigga, that was apparently
it's supposed to be their dad.
It's supposed to be their dad, but the thing is, the Jacksons grew up as Jehovah's Witnesses, much like myself, and we didn't celebrate Christmas. So
Motown said you're gonna sing about it more.
So yeah, because Joe Jackson said, "Well, you pretend, nigga, and getting that
give you the gift and not beating your ass."
Special motherfucker.
You better get this Christmas time in that gold album. Okay. But that's one of the more famous Christmas carols. All right, look, y'all. Shit, we're gonna jump around. We're gonna talk a lot of shit. Y'all already know what it is. Head Nerds in Charge. We're taking it back in the day, but that's a little bit later. We got some hot topics and a noob of the week that we greatly need to discuss, because there's a lot of fuckery going on in the multiverse of niggerdom. First and foremost, let me introduce our illustrious panel. As always, whenever the cousins pull up, it's always a great goddamn time where we can just have family around the table and talk our cash money shit. First and foremost, because our white affirmative action movement, we try to introduce him first as a way of reparations. Absolutely. He blessed, he co-signed, he's official, but he's still gonna be first. My man 50 Grand, my cousin from all the way down in Texas now, originally from up this end, but much love to my man Jay Curb. Talk to him, good brother.
Hello, everyone. It's Jay Kirby, host of Curbside Podcast and our wonderful spinoff show, Dice Hard with a Vengeance. Catch Dice Hard live this Saturday on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook Live. And also, go check out our new Curbside interview with Mark Hildreth, a.k.a. Terry from Fatal Fury, a.k.a. Hero from Gundam Wing. It's an amazing interview. I was so honored to have him on. I couldn't have done it without Jason from J1 introducing the two of us. So please go check that out. I'm super proud of it. He was awesome to sit down with. So please go enjoy that. Also, because I forgot last week, and I'm very sorry to him, go check out my interview on Nerdy Stoner Podcast with Dex from right here on the HNIC.
Yo, gang. My man Dex definitely is doing this damn thing out here with the Nerdy Stoner Podcast.
Premium hug giver.
Yeah, yo. When that nigga hug you,
I need to meet this man in person.
He gives some like, I'm a big dude. And he got his arms around me. Like, it was a weird boner. I was like, Dex, put me down.
It was an emotional boner. Boner.
I almost poked that nigga in his belly button. I said, put me down, Dex. I might have a bondage kink or something.
He'll crack 3 of your vertebrae. Like.
Easily. Like, literally, Dex, if you nut, you can't grab her at all. You gonna fuck something up. That Vulcan death grip. You know how you
Not Dex out here giving them emotional hugs. You start stealing all
your
your family.
Dexa didn't mean to drag you into this.
Nope, too late.
Out, my guy.
Too late, Jay. We talking about Dex's orgasms.
He got the
and his
anaconda
vice
grip.
grip hand.
Wow. That's wild.
I'm just trying to represent.
I could only imagine, bruh. God damn.
Not the emotional damage hug.
Squeeze that sativia all in her through. Anyway.
Now you see why his girlfriend be smiling all the time.
She be like,
okay.
Permanent.
That's why she got back pain. That motherfucker. You know what? She didn't have any collarbones. I bet you he's seen and squeezed the shit out of it.
Traps where? Hashtag what trap? God damn it.
God damn.
Oh, God, you
All right. Speaking of shiatsu massages, as always, if you want the 5-point death touch, you got to go over and get to that spicy ramen. My man, 50 grand, representing all the weebs, the otakus, the man of 1,000,001 nammed goods. And I'm not sure how many we about to get, but I always get excited whenever he gets on deck. I can never do any of his introductions any kind of justice. So let me kick it over to my man, Shaq Lee. Shaq, talk to him.
What's up, y'all? It's your favorite alcoholic who watches anime, Shaq Lee, aka Mr. Red Cup Convos, aka the alcoholic academic, aka the alcoholic Hashira, aka the part-time Pokemon trainer, aka Mr. Red Cup Ronin, aka the Supreme Kai Solo Cups, aka the Sake Samurai of Wano, aka Mr. Drunken Fist, aka the Southern Drunken Dragon, aka the Southern Soul Reaper, aka the Dynamic Digimon Defender, cause we in this bitch, aka the Weekend Sake Demon, aka Mr. Steal Your Sake, aka the Southern Bald-Headed Demon, aka the Southern Comfort Shaman, aka for the holiday season only, Old Saint Shaq.
Okay.
That's it. Oh shit! All right.
All right, sweet 16.
You gotta
16.
You gotta give me a warning or something. Shit, I'm not used to all that. All right, so
the total is now 43.
We almost a fit.
Well, me and Shaq already drinking, so y'all already know what it is. It's already a red cup party usually, but I appreciate Shaq pulling up on us.
It's a party.
Now listen, this one right here. When I say just to listen to her whisper sweet nothings in my ear, it's a quick way for me to leave a puddle where I stand. The sultriest voice in the game. You know, there's 1,000,001 things that I could say about this individual, cosplayer extraordinaire, model, just all around dope ass woman. But when you hear her voice, try not to make a mess. Foxy Rock, can you please talk to him?
You know, you make my voice very shy sometimes. You know that.
That's how listen, baby. I'll talk to you now.
Hey, everybody. Hey, ho. This is Foxy Roxy, aka The Voice. And yeah, that's all I got tonight because he just took all the words out of my mouth.
See, that's what happens when you talk too goddamn much. I should have shut the fuck up and just let you talk.
I feel like you blue balled me in this one.
Yeah. Well, listen, no, look, you better be. You got the blessing of hearing that woman's voice. I'm about to dub her the Black Bolt of sexiness because when she talks, you gonna crumble. You fit in the crumble.
He about to hit you with the what mouth, and you gonna be like, I don't even know. I like it. And I fox with it.
I just want to hear Rocky read ingredients off the cereal box.
I told you. That's what I said. Want her to read a Ben and Jerry's pint.
Mino glutamate, hydrogenate, saccharose.
Take that.
Collagen.
Not collagen. Lord,
I do believe I have the vapors.
The vapors.
Madam Roxanne, I do declare.
That's what's a damn man.
Clench your purse before I do.
The fucked up part is I just want to hold the back of her bald head while she whispers in my ear. I just want to go ahead, just keep talking. I'm sorry, I had a moment. All right, so let me get my shit back together. As always, representing the DMV. When she make that thing swing, you better duck, nigga, or get some cover. We dubbed her the Big Booty Judy of the HNIC. Nina, kick that rah-rah.
Rah-rah with that Nina.
Every time. Hello, it is your favorite BBW from the DMV. It is your girl Nina Renee. I am literally excited to see my family after not having seen them for a few weeks. I was like, it's family time and I love it. Happy hump day. Hopefully y'all did get some humps in. I'm not bitter. I'm fine. Fuck y'all. It's cool. It's fine. My Amazon package coming tomorrow. It is what it is. Also, I am
That was
the
ominous. What's in
melanated
that package?
Merjon's maiden. I'm sorry, what?
That was ominous. What's in that package?
Oh,
Don't worry about that.
Oh, whoa. I want to know. Can I see that order history?
Oh no, baby, you can't do it. Shit. Well, I did get my Country Girl thigh highs, which I'm very excited about, and they are cute. So finally, thigh highs for thick girls. Thick girls matter, and all that jazz. So
are we gonna get pictures of you in these thigh highs?
My wife already did.
But I didn't.
She sure did. Give me 2 per head asses.
Don't worry.
Girls in the group. Shout out to the big girls in the group who also got to make sure what to do.
I'm trying to. You know what? There's a company out there, and I don't want to give them no extra play because they ain't paid us. But there's a company called Thunder Thigh Socks.
Oh yeah.
Baby. There's something about them high wool socks on them.
That's what I got. Hold on. And look, I was trying to be Christmassy this year, so they look like it.
Oh, that's what you got?
Cool.
Yeah.
Why don't you slip them on right now?
Listen, y'all gonna be here. Look, the way I gotta sit here because they almost taller than me, y'all gonna be hearing a lot of.
Oh, really?
If they hit the bottom of the labia, that's when you know you got it.
I love them. I'm so excited. I can't wait to put them on with just nothing but a white tee.
Sorry.
Yeah. And have a pajama party with my wife.
Wow. I'm are y'all wearing matching onesies this year?
Oh no, she knows I don't like clothes, so it'll be a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And those thigh highs for me. I don't do onesies. I refuse to get nude to pee when I can.
Also, stop trying to be in our business.
I'm just I asked a couple questions. I'm trying to deck them home.
Tequila, and TNA. That's the anthem. Tacos, tequila, and TNA.
Wow. All right. Ooh, to be a fly on the wall on that motherfucker. Anyway, as always, my doppelganger, the Mrs. Claus to my Mr. Claus. Even though we out here fucking these elves all crazy, holding it down, trying to get Christmas right for you niggas this year. Huh? Not Keeblers. No, we don't deal with the woodland elves. No, we talking about North Pole elves. You know what I mean? Short ones. Like Lex. My doppelganger, the one to clone herself, who's going to not only tell you how you can follow and support us, but introduce herself. Please, by all means, the floor is yours.
Excuse me. What's up, guys?
Are we boring you?
Yes, you.
You're such a diva.
Right. Big old baby.
Right.
What's up, guys? It's
I'm not entertaining you.
Here, your melanated mocha-fied merge on our onesie of the week.
Yeah.
Is that Jack Skellington?
Yes. Come on, Jack.
Yes.
Or in our
Nightmare Before Niggamus.
Because Jack Skellington is really on some colonizer shit. Like,
he don't want us to be great.
Was Jack a white man when he died?
He was a white man.
White person
because only a white man would have a midlife crisis and then forcefully try and take some other person's job, appropriate it, fuck it up, and then be like, "Well, you can have it back now. Hope you could fix it."
Right. Hashtag this
Sorry.
is fine.
Right.
You know what the funny thing is? I've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas.
What?
I've never had an explanation.
That's literally it. This nigga has a midlife crisis, decides he's gonna take over somebody else's shit because he could do it better, if not he could do it just as good, if not better. Kidnaps a beloved political figure, decides that he's going to assault the world with his version of what Christmas is.
That sounds like Donald Trump.
Pretty much. And then when he fucks it up, he's just like, "Oh well, my bad, Santa. Hope you could fix it."
Not this just sounding like falling down with a Michael Duff. Never mind.
No, that's literally Nightmare Before
Sorry,
Christmas.
you
All
forgot your
right.
briefcase.
All right, well, all right. Well, Teffy Wonder, is there anything else you want to say other than Jack Skellington ain't shit?
Jack Skellington ain't shit, and I put that on the dead homies. But make sure y'all go to headnerdsincharge.com. Sign up for our email list. Listen, we done with events for the year, hopefully,
Oh.
Curtis. But if you
Listen, I've kept this. Now, hold on, nigga. Hasn't it been quiet?
Listen, too
Hasn't
quiet.
it been quiet?
Suspiciously quiet.
Thank you. It's so we ain't doing nothing. Niggas is getting antsy. Like, wait a minute, what's going on?
It's too quiet.
I'm letting y'all chill, right? You enjoying the holidays?
He's up to something.
Right.
I got something cooking, but
Right.
my thing is, y'all haven't had to do nothing over the holidays, right?
Right.
For now.
Y'all said, Kurt, we was doing too much. We was at a heavy pace, traveling and going to events, and it was too much. Didn't I ease up? Didn't I let you niggas breathe?
No, what we said was, please, sir, we're so tired.
Right. Right.
Shut your bitch ass up and get back in there.
Listen, but if y'all do want to know when we do go back on the road, sign up for our email list at headnerdsincharge.com. And with the holiday season coming, don't be left out in the cold without some HNIC merch. It makes great gifts, and our hoodies are dumb warm. They are so nice. I'm wearing my gotta catch them all these hands hoodie to work tomorrow. When I dare somebody to say something to me about it.
I looked at my wrist. I got time today.
Exactly that part. Listen, and if you don't like that, we got like t-shirts, hoodies, bags, drawers. Y'all know the whole drawing by now. Listen, pick some up now. Like I said, it makes great gifts. And sign up for our Patreon, patreon.com/headnerdsincharge.
Hey, gang.
Can confirm those hoodies make excellent Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I love my hoodie. It'd be hot as shit in my office.
No, I like if I could wear our hoodies, I would, but I want to have a job. Needless to say, thank you, Teffy Wonder, for not only someone get me one for Christmas. Oh, my man, look, David said stop fucking around and get him one for Christmas. I mean, we
stop playing, ladies.
We're trying to do an HNIC Pollyanna. Maybe we'll do something like that where you can go on the. Ooh, that's a lot of free merch. Never mind. Anyway,
I was about to say I giving stuff away.
By humbug. Not only do I not give two shits about Christmas. Here's the funny thing, right? Monty said, "Is my shirt in the mail?" She won a shirt in the damn competition. Monty, it absolutely is in the mail. Keep on the lookout for it. We got you covered. It'll definitely be on CPT time, but free is free.
Happy New Year.
Yo, when I tell y'all little backstory about me and Christmas, I don't care about it. Like, not even a little bit. I grew up as one of Jehovah's Witnesses, which ironically, because of recent circumstances, I can kind of freely talk about it now. I grew up as one of Jehovah's Witnesses, so we never celebrated Christmas at all, ever. It was not only was it not something celebrated, it was something that we denounced for the most part. And I remember so many people, all my friends, school and whatnot, they be making the Pollyanna, they be doing the Pollyannas, and they make the cards, and then they had little socks you niggas be hanging over. You niggas ain't had no chimneys. So y'all hung them off the kerosene heater. Y'all know y'all know what
we hung them over the space heater. So what?
Yo, you right, Shaq.
Set the house on fire.
Stop talking about our business, okay? Stop.
I never in my household there was no Christmas, but I had a grandma who didn't give a fuck about none of that. And she used to be like, baby, I want you to come over my house about December 14th, 15th. And we just gonna come and stay the week with grandma. And grandma would come pick me up. And I knew what it was. I knew what it meant. As soon as I hit grandma's door down on North Philly, down there on Stillman Street, for niggas that know, I will walk through that door. She would have this beautiful white Christmas tree that was just for decoration in her living room. But the real tree, the tree I'm fitting to get to, was in the basement. And that was the joy. Yo, the joy I used to feel running downstairs around December 14th, 15th, and seeing presents with my name on it. And like, my parents never knew nothing about it. When I would come home with a shit ton of toys and whatnot, my grandma would be like, I just bought them. I would took them to Toys R Us. She lying. She was lying. She wrapped them Johns up. We was singing Christmas, all kinds of Christmas that I celebrated. Now, that is not indicative of what most Jehovah's Witnesses would do. I never want y'all to think that that's what Jehovah's Witnesses do. That's not what they do. That's what my family did. Because my family was full of niggas. They didn't give a fuck about what your religion was. You fit to celebrate this thing one way or another. And I was, and as a young boy, I was with the shits. When I think of Christmas and that time and that spirit, I think of her. I think about how much my grandmother loved that season. It makes me tear up a little bit. That Temptation Silent Night, I bet you every nigga on this earth got a story about how that song impacted some form of their life. Real shit.
We wonder.
Yeah.
Someday at Christmas. That was ours.
Oh, that's like another. See, so tonight, we're gonna kind of take that memory lane. We always keep Jay in the tuck to keep us, all the way right. But
I remember the turkey.
So there's a couple of things I remember, and we're gonna talk about it a little bit. We do have hot topics that we're gonna get into, but before we do, I want to ask the panel, if you had a Christmas memory that really personified a Christmas fucking memory, real quick, what would it be? I'm gonna go to Shaq first. Shaq, if you had a Christmas memory if somebody said, man, what is your favorite Christmas memory? What would be that?
I ain't gonna hold you. Mine's kind of like a hood nigga shit. It's cause
that's what we like.
So because my mom, she made deals with me, right? If I hustled to get something, she was gonna make sure she got the part of the deal, like, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't about to spend all her money on it, you feel me? So she was like, bet, if you can keep your grades up and you can get that PlayStation, I get you the game you want for it. I had to get the system myself. So me, because it was me and three other partners.
She gave you the hard part.
Yeah. So she knew me and my partners, we was selling candy at school. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a whole elaborate thing. Like, I had my homeboy who had the Sam Club card, and we had 4 duffel bags. One bag was the chips, one bag was the drinks.
I love niggas.
Bag was the pastry items, another bag was sweets, bro. We was hustling. You know what I'm saying? We got our racks up. You know what I'm saying? I was able to buy my PlayStation by myself. To this day, I can say I bought every PlayStation system myself.
Gang.
But that's the point. I got the PlayStation, was able to buy it with my candy money. I was like, yep, I got the PlayStation, Mama. I got the PlayStation. She's like, all right, write down the list of games you want. I wrote down all the games I wanted for PlayStation. Back in the day, you had to get the magazines to see what games was coming out. All
right.
this stuff.
I remember. Oh, bruh.
You know what I'm saying? I had to go to GameStop, get the magazine, and be like, all right, what's coming
get
out?
that Black Friday magazine.
No, the circular stuff. The video
Toys
game.
R Us one was that guy.
No, before it was GameStop.
Oh, yeah, the commercials.
Funko Land. No, I used to get the Funko Land circular.
Max.
Yup.
Toys R Us.
GameStop was a thing.
Toys R Us, Target, EB Games before it became GameStop.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I gave her the list. And that Christmas morning, I was like, I'll hustle for this. I'll work for this. Right. And then she even got me the memory card, nigga. I was like, let's go.
I can save games now, bitch.
Not Shaq being like,
memory card.
No, memory cards was, honestly, you couldn't buy a game system without the storage unit. Dreamcast, PlayStation.
What's the Rumble Pack?
Yo, and that's why N64, N64 ain't had no memory system. I was like, what is going on here?
Bill, get this out of here.
You that thing like, how I say the game? What's up?
Yeah, right, Shaq? I'd be like, wait, I don't want no shit I can't say my shit on.
But no, I was saying, like, he got me the games, but like the memory stick was what got me, because I forgot that shit myself. I was like, I got the memory card, nigga. We in here. Let's go.
Save my progress, bitches. I'm gang. Foxy Rocks. Come on, talk to me. Do you have one?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I do. So my aunt, she was like your grandma. She ain't care. And so, you know, we'll go over there and all of the family would be there. And they actually did the traditional, somebody's at the piano singing all the Christmas songs and lining all the brothers up and the siblings of the family, like my dad's brothers and them. And they all up there singing and stuff. And it was a big thing, you know. So, and she had her Christmas tree. I remember loving all of her her ornaments because they were so different. I always had a thing with ornaments that had stuff inside of them. And so like little snow globe type styles or whatnot.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and when you're little, those Christmas trees look big as hell. Like they look so
yes, they
enormous.
Do. Yep, they do.
And I remember the one year she bought the Christmas tree that had the fake snow, and I'm up there looking at it like, how did they get the snow in the house without it melting? Like my wonder and my imagination was so triggered. So I remember that. That was my best time.
I love that. All right, Jay, come on now. Let us know about the old fake Christmas.
So every year for Christmas to wake us up, my dad would play Up on the Housetop on a vinyl record. And I remember
it's the vinyl. It's the vinyl. It's when you hear the needle hit the record.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it. Go ahead, Jay.
And I probably was 8 or 9. I specifically remember this year because I had bunk beds. And I always slept on the top bunk because I thought it was the coolest thing. And when I heard that music, I leapt from that bunk and didn't miss a step. Boom, landed and darted for the living room. And when I got there, presents all under the tree, because the tree, Mom and Dad never put presents out before Christmas. There was like 1 or 2 maybe under the tree, but when you got up that morning, overloaded.
Jay, you know what's funny? I get a little bit emotional about this time because very few instances do you really know what real joy is. Like growing up as a kid in the hood, to be able to experience real happiness, like that elated moment, that was a rare thing. And I don't care, white, black, indifferent, if you grew up, especially in America, because Christmas is really popularized in America predominantly. It's a worldwide holiday, but America, it's a big commercial deal. Take the commercialism out of it, right? Take the gifts, I mean, I could dismantle the religious side of Christmas like that. I'm not talking about the religious side. What I'm talking about is just seeing children being excited and happy and having a moment where fuck everything else, I got the thing I wanted. Teffy might remember not too long ago, a couple years back, we went to Children's Hospital and HNIC did a thing where we gave donated gifts to the I'm about to get them up, to the children at CHOP. And when I say, no matter how you feel, I personally do not like per se Christmas. But what I do love is the fact that there's a time of the year where everybody put their shitty behavior aside and says, okay, for this time period, I'm going to try my best to act like a half decent human being. Now, if we could replicate that month by month without there being a need for a Christmas, great. But that experience, giving back and watching kids in their most vulnerable, sickest state. I'm talking about cancer victims who had no hair, had no ability. They were walking in with IVs, and when they saw that room full of toys, I mean, for a kid that never celebrated Christmas a day in his life, I got it. I get it. It's a big deal to everybody else. Cool. I understood it. And it's something about when I listen to Shaq, when I listen to Foxy, and when I listen to Jay, I smile because genuinely these are experiences that weren't regular for me, but these are core memories for everybody. I don't care whether you celebrate Christmas or not. You got a core memory of something Christmassy, whether it was driving down the street and seeing some beautiful fucking lights, or your favorite Christmas song, because the malls will play that shit Mariah Carey is on repeat, my nigga.
I still can't deal with Macy Gray Christmas because I worked in retail.
You know, but that's what I'm saying. Well, that's a perfect segue because Rara, talk to me, baby. What's your Christmas?
Okay, so
look, she said, "Nigga, I was waiting for you to turn it."
Right. So aside from it, still till this day, we still go to my grandmother's house on Christmas Eve. And as much as that is like ridiculously, incredibly important to me, the one that I have isn't about kids at all. My father lost both of his parents. And one of the things with
you want me to cry now? Okay, cool.
I'm sorry, but like one of the things that he was always talking about before his father passed was his records. My grandfather, God rest his soul, was like an OG pool player, but the one thing he did not play about was his vinyl. He had hundreds of them. And the thing that broke my heart was when they sold his house, not only did they not tell my dad, but my father had to find most of his father's vinyl on the sidewalk in the street. And he talked about when he was a kid, and he was like, his sister is the only girl. And she had a Victrola record player that was portable. He would not stop talking about this record player. Even when his sister would come around, she would be like, because she's the baby. So my mom took him to New Orleans to a jazz festival, and I scoured the internet for an updated version of this Victrola, and I ended up finding one. It was light blue, and it's also a Bluetooth speaker because I put a lot of his music on his phone. So he thought it was the usual gifts, like my long socks. We got matching long socks now because I'm a nerd and that's my guy. So just because, like I said, we have been through so much shit together, it's insane, but that is my step-up parent. So that year, my mom got him records, and he was like, dang, is the record player upstairs? And we played it off. And he was like, why is Nina giving me gifts last? And so when he opened it, he just stopped and hugged it because we had found the same records that his father had. And we did all of the, like, I sent my mom to this old record store and was like, just get whatever. Like my sisters put up on it as far as like money for the records and everything. And he literally like just hugged it, and he just sat there. And I was like, are you okay? And he didn't talk for like 5 minutes straight. And then he just got up and hugged me. And I was like, now we're an affectionate family, but this was different. So it like caught me off guard. And then of course I'm looking over, my mom is tearing up. And he was like, these are the ones I listen to with my dad. Like this is what I listen to with him. And I was just like, okay, I think I took it overboard. But also shout out to me because I'm killing these bitches. I'm getting everything. Yeah.
Emotional damage. Yay.
That's what I said. Yes, I'm getting everything. These whole like shit.
Isn't it a crazy thing? What I found most interesting about Christmas is it's this perfect blend of commercialism and sentiment, right?
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, commercialism and capitalism comes into play because you got to buy a bunch of shit if you do it the wrong way. But sometimes it don't take a lot of money to really hit the nail on the fucking head, right? It's just a matter of and again, it's not just Christmas time. Anytime you give please, and if there's one thing that I've learned, especially growing up as one of those witnesses, you don't need to wait to a special time to give a gift to somebody, to show love to somebody, to show a spirit of love to somebody. Also, if you motherfuckers only gonna do it around Christmas time, do the shit right. You know what I mean? If you don't be a cheap ass, I mean, if just the one time a year you're not a dickhead, really do the damn thing. With that being said, Happy Wonder.
Listen, just call me Mrs. Claus, baby, because Christmas is a huge deal in my family. We
Yeah, I'm
get
about to say
together.
because Stephanie, even when we like you kind of know my backstory, and I've seen how you like Christmas is a huge deal
Christmas is
over around your parts.
Christmas is like a month plus long celebration in my family. Like we watch Christmas movies every day in December. From the time I was at the very least 12 to here now, this day as an adult, I play the same Christmas CD with the same songs in the same order
Is
when
the
we put our
Temptations on
tree.
it?
Yeah, it's
Is it
the WDAS, the
WDAS?
very soulful
Yeah, yeah, that's my girl.
Listen, if it don't start with that, you gotta run it back. Sorry, that's the first song that has to
No, the
play.
Christmas don't start right here. In my mind.
No, so not even, but that's what we play when I put my Christmas tree up. Even now, like I gotta hold back on Christmas because my son's birthday is the week before. So in order to let him have his birthday shine, I don't do any big Christmas stuff until after his birthday. So we won't put our tree up and stuff like that. But like Christmas Eve, we bake cookies, the same cookie recipe for like 30 years. Cookies every year. My sister and I had like the jump off of like a years long rivalry on Christmas. So the year Alicia Keys debut album Songs in A Minor, she won 6 Grammys that year, and she beat out Mary J. Blige, No More Drama. That's the one with let's get it crunk up on it, like that on there. So my sister, I wasn't a huge Alicia Keys fan, but my sister was a huge Mary J. Blige fan.
Oh Lord.
And she was like, Alicia Keys don't deserve 6 Grammys. I was like, bitch, what fucking instruments can Mary J. Blige play? So like,
don't be disrespectful.
Not too much on Mary. Damn, wife.
No, and I like Mary J. Blige, but because my sister went so hard for it, I now had to hate Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
So like the year
not you having hateration and holleration
and holleration in the dancery. So like one Christmas, my mom got me that quintessential 2000s stereo with the 2 speakers on the side, and it had the 3 CD disc player with the cassette joint and all that radio, all that. And my mom and my sister already had like a little stereo thing. She had like one that was old. So my mom bought us. She got me Songs in A Minor, the CD. She got my sister No More Drama by Mary J. Blige. And I got a couple of other CDs that year. And like that was like my first time getting that's my first time being gifted music. And I got all sorts of different CDs and stuff.
She didn't put it in the stocking, or she put it under the tree?
So the CDs were in a stocking. The stereo was under the tree.
I was about to say, because I learned stockings, you gotta put like little shit in it.
So in the stockings, we would normally get like batteries. You get accessories, maybe like little candy and stuff in there.
My niece was laughing at me because I was like, "Why are we putting socks on the motherfucking?" And she was like, "Nigga, it's stockings." I was like,
music and candy were
definitely the book Lifesaver.
How would you put candy next to a fireplace? That doesn't make sense to me.
We didn't. Our fireplace we had to give our mom the butter rum one.
Yeah, our fireplace. We do that at my house. Yeah, it didn't matter. Anyway, so Christmas Day, that day was Dueling Dragons, me playing Alicia Keys as loud as possible from my room, and my sister playing Mary J. Blige as loud as possible from her room on her subpar CD player.
Wow.
Wow.
I love that her Christmas story included shade.
Listen, no, my sister,
not my wife without.
There's a little sprinkle of it.
Which sister are we talking about here? So I know which one to console.
Stephanie.
I'm mad that her mother had to hear.
Definitely deserved to be battled with.
Right. No, trust me. And we had this rivalry for years. Like we didn't let this go till I went to college. Like anytime she brought it up, I would be like, I keep on falling. She would it wasn't like a super like it was just intensely silly.
Oh man.
Just intensely
petty as hell.
All right. Well, listen, y'all. we didn't gave you our little
That is
taste
hilarious.
of Christmas spirit. Let's get ready to get into these hot topics. Y'all ready to start the fucking show?
Yeah,
An
I
hour
do
in.
have a
Wow,
question.
An hour in. You
Right.
goddamn right. Let's heat it up.
Shaka made it. Shaka made it.
So before I get into our official hot topics, all the things that's happening in these nerdy streets, I am proud to say, I am elated to announce, I am exuberant and over the fucking moon to tell
Yay.
y'all that we have officially made a love connection. Long time ago, and a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, when HNIC first was started and we were new and fresh, we started what we call our explicit nerdy group. Now, HNIC are very sexually expressive and open. Jay, fuck your eyes. He looked at me.
Listen, man. There's been a couple episodes where that chat needed blessed.
Needless to say, we are big on the expression and openness with love and whatever, whether it be physical, mental, or emotional. But back in the day, I said, hey, listen, while y'all out here fucking sucking and ducking, if any babies pop up, y'all need to let us know that we facilitated some children around this motherfucker. Or if anybody gets married or finds Bay behind HNIC, I need you to let us know. Well, guess what, niggas? It happened. On November 11th. On November 11th, we have our first official HNIC marriage. She hit me up. When she hit me up, she was like, hey, wait a minute, Kurt, do you remember? And I want to pronounce, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Her maiden name is Ty Nelson. But, and I'm hoping I'm saying that right. If not, Ty, please forgive me. If I fuck up, just DM me. She said, hey, Kurt, remember when HNIC was new and you mentioned something about if members find love, then get married, you wanted to know, is this still a thing? And I was like, hell yeah, I want to know. And she said, awesome. Josh Nelson and I got married on November 11th. And here is the happy couple together under the lights of love. Look, listen. Listen.
Go ahead, nerd.
Yeah.
Love it.
When I tell you, I love love. I love the concept of love. I'm a fuckboy. I love the idea of other people falling in love. So, they go to Tanae. Thank you.
Congratulations, Tanae.
There she is. Congratulations, girl.
Congrats.
She was like, you fucking up my name, nigga. I got to
We love it. We love it.
Listen, when I tell you I love shit like this, because there's nothing like black love. No offense, Jay. Well, you got a black girlfriend, so you know about black love. Shit, nigga. You the Gary Owens of podcasting at this point.
Damn.
Damn.
Except unlike Gary Owens, you'll get your ass beat for doing her wrong.
And will.
Oh, yeah.
One way in, one way out, big dog.
Stop, y'all. Leave that man.
Tread lightning, my brother. Tread lightning.
Tanae, congratulations. We wish y'all a long and prosperous marriage. May it be fruitful and not only love, but the bounty that the universe chooses to give you, whether you're a person of God or you're a person who just loves a good spirit. We here, honestly, we put shit together. We do these things. Our show, the way the internet connects individuals, to know that two people through our bond and brand were able to find each other and truly commit to a vow of everlasting love. Well, goddamn, man.
That's amazing. Teffy's making the baby shower meatballs.
Yeah, listen,
baby shower meatballs slap.
Listen, Teffy's making the baby shower meatballs. I got you on the mac and cheese.
I'm putting the deviled eggs on deck.
That's what I said. I got you on a pan of mac and cheese on the
So tonight, thank you so much for not only letting us know, but
that is wonderful.
Now that you're officially married, I'm gonna use your full name to name Nelson. Because
yes, Miss Nelson, act like you know.
She wanted Nelsons now.
Okay.
And I won't slide in your DM no more. Outside of that, what?
On this episode of you,
I'm just saying,
this nigga nowhere.
I mean, married women, is your marriage really that strong?
I think they like me.
It depends how I feel about it that day.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's episode is brought to you by this nigga Wildin'.
Right. On this episode, if we can't take this nigga nowhere.
I love Shaq. Yo, that's what we here for. If you're not in the HNIC explicit nerdy chat, jump your ass in there because you might find the one.
Consensually, of course.
I'm glad she laughed. I'm glad. I was nervous. I was like, she's like, dude, nigga, don't fuck up my shit.
Right. Can I be a newlywed? Damn.
I'm just saying. She's like, God damn, nigga, I just got married.
You're calling the husband.
Got married.
I don't care at all. I don't believe in it. But I do believe in love. So by all means, may y'all continue loving each other in the best way possible. All right, let's get to these hot topics. I just wanted to shout that out real quick.
That's hot.
Let's get to the shit. All right, so Kung Fu Panda.
Hell
4,
yeah!
Woo! Kung Fu Panda 4 is definitely about to drop. They're about to put the trailer out, but we just found out Tenacious D, which is comprised of Jack Black and Kyle Gass, will be writing music for that movie. Tenacious D old as shit.
They look like the coolest granddads.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, nigga. Peaches was like the #1 song on the Billboard charts for months. I don't give a fuck.
I'm shutting the fuck up. Tenacious D do it. I'm super excited for Kung Fu Panda 2. Shout out to Amani who said that.
Hey, baby.
It happens to be one of the franchises that I didn't expect a lot from initially, but it gave me everything.
It did. It was like Kill Bill, but with kids.
Yeah. I think it's like a child's version of Kill Bill.
Kill Bill, yeah.
And I mean everything from Lucy Liu playing the praying mantis and Jackie Chan and go ahead, Jay. What you about?
No, I was gonna correct you, but I'm not gonna do that.
No, what I fuck
Lucy
up?
Liu is not the mantis. She's Viper.
Thank you.
Oh,
Jeffy.
I'm sorry. You're right. God damn. I'm drinking. Don't judge me.
Lucy Liu is the Viper. Seth Rogen is the Mantis. Monkey is Jackie Chan. Tigress is Angelina Jolie.
I was gonna say
Rain is David Cross.
And which one is the rum? What? That's just Kurt. Okay, cool. All right, keep it.
Good night.
Got us over here thinking.
Which one's the drunk one, Kurt?
You saw me. I was like, I'm a drunken fucking master. Let me tell you something. I would master drunken style faster than any other goddamn martial art.
How did he do this? This nigga's Bo Rachel.
This nigga not even fighting. He just drunken. Fucking monkey. I'm not gonna be called no goddamn monkey. I'm just a drunken. I'm sorry.
I take offense to some of this.
Jay's the only one who got the.
Jack Black is gonna write music for this shit, and it should be popping. All right, moving on. The new Deadpool 3 set images reveal major Moon Knight connections. I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
I just feel like there's a lot going on with this Deadpool 3 set. Have y'all heard all the shit that's supposed to be happening?
Like it's so much.
Yeah, but then I remember the X-Force was supposed to be in Deadpool 2, and we saw how that went.
Yeah.
So
they did have footage of.
They did have Cable though, and it worked out.
Yeah.
Oh no, I love Deadpool 2. I'm just saying they're gonna be like, oh, we have all these cameos, and then they're all gonna be on a bus that explodes.
Right.
And that'll be the end of it.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I'm not getting hyped for. I'm like, yeah, sure, they'll be there for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Like how they do the X-Men mansion scene where they all just shut the door in the background.
All just in the background. Listen, I'm hyped for Deadpool 3. Don't get it wrong. But like some of these cameos is like, okay, how important is this character actually going to be?
Brad Pitt was invisible. Like, stop. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, if you're familiar with X-Force, you know there's a lot of characters in there, like Havoc, who's Scott Summers' brother.
Yep.
You know, those are like they're I want to say B-C tier X-Men level characters.
Yeah.
You know, they're even lower when you talk about the Marvel universe as a whole. But you're talking about Strong Guy and oh my god, X-Force had fuck. I even believe was Wolverine. Wolverine was a part of X-Force.
Yes.
No. What was the Canadian group that Wolverine?
Alpha Flight.
Alpha Flight. That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of Alpha Flight. Either way, Deadpool 3 is going to pull a lot of shit out of his ass.
Yeah.
And it's going to tie into the multiverse. And it's supposed to be the catalyst for Secret Wars. So we don't know exactly what's going to come out of this. Hugh Jackman has been tied to this. Tobey Maguire has been tied to this. And there's a cavalcade of
like 3 hours long.
Yo, this shit really feels like the tie-in movie to everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which for Marvel taking on Deadpool 3 being his first rated R property that it's going to be directing, and this is
It's
supposed
the
to be
only official MCU movie to come out next year.
yeah, right. It's the only thing coming out in 2024. This better be a really fucking special movie, and it seems like they're trying to do too much, in my opinion, only because of the writer's strike. You know, Ryan Reynolds wasn't allowed to ad-lib a lot of the way that he usually shoots. A lot of this was like straight from the script. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt how good it's going to be. Deadpool 1 and 2, masterpieces, in my opinion. Phenomenal pieces of work, even though they weren't essentially MCU properties. But I don't know how this... Marvel's skill at adapting existing properties back into its lore, i.e. Deadpool, i.e. D'Onofrio. Am I saying it right?
D'Onofrio.
Yeah, you know, Kingpin.
Vincent.
I think they did a decent enough job with Kingpin, but I thought they should have did a little bit more.
That nigga was dressing his ass off.
Not with that Hawaiian shirt on, but I get it. But also them trying to reclaim characters that are already established. You know what I mean? Like Daredevil, we have our fucking Daredevil. We have our Punisher. Dead ass.
Frank Castle's that no.
Like I worry about stuff like that. But we'll see how it all plays out. There's a lot going on in this multiverse of madness.
Worst case scenario, Deadpool versus Marvel, he can just delete everything and restart.
Well, he did that in the last goddamn movie, bro. He deleted all the bad shit.
He deleted like all the Fox stuff. And
he did.
Barakapool.
Oh God, Silent Deadpool was, to this day, I don't know who chose to sew up Deadpool's mouth, but you need your ass whipped. Period. All right, Netflix, y'all out here causing drama. First it was Cleopatra. Now Denzel Washington takes on the role of legendary general Hannibal in their next up and coming epic.
I guess don't see why that's a problem.
Well, apparently a lot of people feel as though because he was Carpathian, was that Hannibal wasn't black.
So he was Middle Eastern at best.
Like,
go to North African.
You know how that goes.
No, I'm saying, well, as somebody who named their first and only child Hannibal.
Okay. Well, Teffy, tell us about that.
Oh, don't do that.
As he exits.
Like, I don't know if white people know this, but y'all don't actually own everything. Like,
hair of wool and feet of clay. Say what?
Listen, Hannibal.
Drink my ginger ale and.
Stop. No, because King Hannibal is from North Africa, from Carthage, which is, I believe, Ethiopia now. If you've ever been to any of those places, that's like saying Jesus is blonde-haired and blue-eyed. How? That nigga wouldn't have made it out the desert.
And it was Palestine, that Bethlehem, and all of those places.
Listen,
hair wolf what?
But I'm like dark features. He is. That's what I said. At worst, he's like like a dark skin, like a darker Middle Eastern person, but it is very well documented that he had darker skin, darker features. Hannibal was black. We not letting y'all tell history no more where y'all think Cleopatra would look like Liz Taylor and shit.
Right, exactly.
With
Also, correction
makeup
on King Kirk Live's part. I confuse X Force with X Factor. There's a lot of X's.
I love that show.
Why do they have so many X teams? Like they just,
I know.
New
Twitter.
It was X Force, X Cal. Well, first it was the X Men, X Force, X Factor.
Yeah.
Excalibur.
Wasn't there Excalibur?
Excalibur was a British group.
Yeah, I was about to say it. There was a lot of guys.
There's a lot of X's in that.
The weapon
section of the movie.
Yeah, bro. I'm from Excalibur. Fuck.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, you
You
fuck your
know.
mom, yeah.
oh my god.
So you blood wankers.
It's lit,
Like,
bro.
don't be
It's
bringing
fucking
that fucking
fucking
shit
it.
to the channel, to the telly, man.
Yeah, I don't care about his nails, bro. Like, I don't care that they're adamantium. Like,
You're
just
talking
people
my
slipping off.
crime, bro. For real.
Well, we
I'll
gonna
hit
go
him
back
with
to
a
my
stun,
flat
bro.
and open up a pint of ale. Anyway,
tried.
Denzel
You got Kirby over here cringing, bro.
Carolyn said, "It's okay, Kurt. I got a lot of X's too. That's good.
Sorry.
You got that good, baby, and they
Just
can't
said
handle
Carolyn
it. You don't
Pilgrim.
love them like you love them. So all right. So with that being said, to Teffy's point, to go kind of bring it back. No matter where you feel about the origin or the color or whatever the fuck about Hannibal, Denzel Washington is the person that's playing. I mean, if y'all can whitewash everything from The Last Samurai to
the Mexican,
to literal Jesus Christ himself.
Oh yeah, come on, yeah. Well, Denzel can play Hannibal and shut the
Right.
fuck up about it.
You got posters in your house of Jesus looking like he works at anthropology.
Nobody's gonna argue that.
I'm gonna tell you this: these niggas got a problem with me playing Hannibal.
Break
Shut off your Netflix subscriptions.
Shaq, because somebody an elephant nose gonna grab his arms. He's going, get your
motherfucking hands off me.
The elephant gonna be hey, get your trunk off of me. hey, you better tell that motherfucker I'm from around the way.
Right.
I'm leaving here
with something.
Why didn't tell him the elephant?
My nigga.
Shoot program elephant. What? What is that?
I'm leaving here with something. All right.
I just want them to show my favorite Hannibal story where he launched barrels full of snakes onto enemy ships and they broke open and niggas lost their minds. I just really hope they put that in the movie.
Not Hannibal being like,
oh shit.
I don't want a whole barrel full of scaly dicks. Just
That's what I said.
writhing
I'm glad
about
these
my
motherfucking
fucking
snakes
shit.
in this motherfucking barrel.
No, because you got to do the iconic him riding the elephant over the mountain, and then my favorite story is him literally launching fucking snakes, barrels of snakes at enemy ships.
Did you hear that? Did you see that, Joe, where they said a snake is nothing but a bag of throats?
Oh,
I love that Roxy. Roxy said, "Nigga."
Stop. I hate it.
All right.
damn, not the docs. Not the slithery gocks. Anything but the slithery gocks.
That goddamn fruits. All right, so we out here. Anyway, all right, so moving on.
Hilarious.
A new trailer has dropped. Godzilla,
Okay.
King Kong,
Yep.
the new
Ain't got
Empire.
shit on me.
Yep.
I saw this trailer.
It's not finna be good.
I know. I can't. So, go, Jay. I see you. I see your lips
He's
getting
itching.
moist to say something. Go ahead, say your piece before I do.
I don't give a fuck if it's a good movie. It's a giant monster fight, okay? The last two movies weren't good, but it was giant monsters fighting.
Bring on the kaiju.
That's what I'm here for.
Jay is literally ready to be in the cloud, like Godzilla. It's Godzilla.
Godzilla. Go ahead, Shaq.
I just want to know because I think in the anime community, Godzilla has been getting roasted to have the same color palette as Goku. Going
yeah. No. We're gonna talk about that. Actually.
Okay.
Oh wow.
So hold on.
Godzilla Rose.
Wait. Hold on to that. Hold on to that for a second. So the trailer drops, and I would play the trailer, but I just don't want no trouble with the copyrights. You never know how these motherfuckers be real finicky with our shit.
You play Azit, you play Godzilla, you play Godzilla.
So apparently a lot of cats felt away because Godzilla had a pink color palette
It's
as
rose.
opposed to the blue that it had previously.
Y'all gotta let this toxic masculinity go.
Ain't none of them would have survived the Godzilla dropkick.
Marty McFlight Speed said these gender reveals just got to get out of hand. with the comparison video, I mean, this comparison pictures with Godzilla with the pink lightning running up his back versus the blue.
Nigga, if Goku can have like 8 different wigs, who cares?
Hold on.
Exactly.
Hell Eternal said he's literally Barbenheimer.
Yeah, I respect that one.
And it gets real. This skin is a monster. Yeah, they said this skin is a monster with Godzilla under with the Barbie logo.
That is hilarious.
I love it.
And there was other references that to pop culture that they kind of made the connection that had nothing to do with Barbie. They compared them to Rocky and Godzilla out there fucking with King Kong real heavy, and apparently they're gonna have to become the dynamic duo to fight against other Kongs and shit that's going on. And I love this one. Bold move to give Kong the Infinity Gauntlet. That's game over for the Scar King.
Right.
So Kong has cybernetic upgrades.
That's a cat. That's a cat. That nigga hand broke.
I don't listen. If you haven't seen the trailer, go check out the trailer because there's a lot of shit going on. But you know, Godzilla always has done some wild shit, and that was definitely highlighted by the horror guru. Who said, "God forbid Godzilla do something a little goofy looking," and shows the scene of Godzilla riding on his tail to drop
the fucking drop kick.
I'm still waiting for my Godzilla drop kick on God, bro.
Right? And last, absolutely not least, and I'm gonna kick this back over to Shaq because this is what he was talking about. Godzilla has made a Goku-like transition. Shaq, take us through this.
All right. Check me out. Godzilla and these movies are now getting the same transformations as Goku, right? We got the blue, so we got Super Saiyan God. Then we got the red, that's on God mode. And then we got the next elevated divine Rose. Because let me tell you something about that Rose. That shit don't play. You feel me?
Rose don't play. So you telling me this is the strongest Godzilla we'll ever fit in the sea?
Nah, because we still got the Godzilla Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, I'm about to say now if you go all white at the end of the movie, then he reached
it.
He reached it.
I hate it.
And then when you see that he's gonna play Danger Zone, it's just gonna start playing as soon as he turns white.
Listen, Godzilla's gonna be out here
into the danger zone. He's gonna be with his fist up.
I love it. So let's
gotta love Kenny Loggins.
So if you haven't gotten a chance, definitely go check out that trailer for Godzilla and Kong. There's also Godzilla Zero. Come on, y'all, help me out. What's the new Godzilla movie that just hit the theater?
-1?
Yeah, Godzilla minus. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, hell, I don't know him.
Godzilla -1 is doing numbers. As a matter of fact, it's being largely touted as the best Godzilla movie to date and has done financially the best to date.
So not the one with the Diddy song.
I hate you. We don't.
Even if it's gonna be.
We don't talk about Diddy. No.
Right.
All right. So just to pivot a little bit. The next few segments are going to be about video games. Arthur Morgan actor is certain Rockstar will make a Red Dead Redemption 3 eventually. That's very cryptic and broad.
It's giving 2025 G4.
So let me ask a question to the panel. Bully, Max Payne, GTA, Red Dead Redemption. Those are the 3 Rockstar titles that come to mind. of that series, what is your favorite?
GTA all day.
Yeah, probably GTA. I didn't get a chance to play the others.
I played Bully. I was like, all right, cool.
Red Dead.
I'll take Red Dead over
Red
GTA all day.
Red Dead 2 was a fucking
masterpiece.
If you could turn a video game into a movie, that's an Oscar winner. That's a Best Picture right there.
Yeah. Even
Could you
even
imagine
when
Josh
tie in
Brolin?
the original
Oh
Red
my
Dead.
fucking god! Yes, Nina.
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin as Arthur.
Yeah.
Yes. Josh Brolin is the
If
only
you
one.
tie
who
in the
can play.
storyline from the original Red Dead to this Red Dead, which Red Dead 2 was actually a prequel.
Okay.
I've been a Red Dead fan forever, and I don't know whether it's a period piece or not. The mechanics, the emotion that it pulls up in you. Red Dead was one of the first video games that made me well up with the music.
Yeah.
The transitional change in the original Red Dead when you get into the new area where it expands the land, and they just play this amazing. I forget what the song is, but they play this amazing fucking song, and they show all these great scenes of how vast the land is, and it's just like, wow, this is where we're at with video games now, where it no longer becomes just a playable, immersive world that we're in, but now it becomes cinematic.
That ride back to the camp for the final level of Red Dead 2.
I love Max Payne.
Tears.
Yeah.
And I think Max Payne actually turned into a movie.
That was a Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
But
Mark,
to that point, they're hoping to have a Red Dead 2. But you can't talk about Red Dead Redemption without talking about the granddaddy of them all. The reason Rockstar is even fucking relevant.
Talk to these niggas.
In 2023. Going into 2024. Because guess what? Come 2025, you niggas been asking for it. And you finally got it.
Insane.
You got a little taste. You got a little.
If y'all think 2K niggas is toxic, this shit about to be crazy.
Grand Theft fucking Auto 6 dropped the trailer.
Woo!
And again, we're not going to play the full trailer because copyright and shit. But the trailer, you know, every Grand Theft Auto, Vice City was set in Miami, Liberty City was set in New York, San Andreas was supposed to be Cali, set in Los Angeles, this, that, and the third. This one, the city is set in Leonidas, and Leonidas is a parody of Florida.
I was just going to say that shit Daytona Beach.
And guess what? We fit to play this video real quick. If you didn't think it was Florida, watch this.
Look who's back. The only way we're going to get through this is by sticking together, being a team. Well,
that was definitely by
There's points in that where I can't tell what's the video
which
game.
is GTA, which is Florida.
Listen, it is. It's connected to Vice City, so I mean, you know, Miami Vice City. It's literally down the block. Like,
and I mean, I think it's interesting that Rockstar thought to go back to Florida twice. Obviously, Vice City set in Miami, and kind of played that mafia, Goodfellas, Ray Liotta.
Miami Vice,
that kind of 80s vibe. Oh my god, Vice City was a fucking classic. Real quick to the panel.
I love San Andreas.
I was just about to ask to the panel, what was your favorite GTA if you played it? Nina, you kind of mentioned it, so go ahead, go first.
I loved San Andreas because it was an all-star cast of color.
I like that.
I thought it was incredible. Like all of the voice actors were people of color. Like that's incredible. That's something that we rarely see at that time. Now it's more popular.
Roxy, what about you? Did you play any of them?
I didn't get a chance to play. I've watched others play, and I've seen. The only one I've seen was San Andreas, and I really liked that. I just never got a chance to play it.
What about y'all? Come on, fellas. Which one was your favorite?
Go ahead, Shaq.
I ain't gonna hold you. It was San Andreas, and like Nina mentioned, like the voice acting was so fucking hilarious. Like,
yes,
even to this day, they use
again,
that
shout out to Click
same,
Powell.
same scene. Maybe you get that goddamn yee ass haircut. You gotta get some pictures on your dick and host and behave with that lawyer ass shit. Yeah, God.
They were hilarious on San Andreas.
Jay, what about you? I'm interested to hear what was your favorite.
I unfortunately didn't get into the GTA for craze until much later in life. So the only one I've played start to finish is 5.
Okay, no.
But I really liked 5. What I've seen of gameplay footage, I do like San Andreas as far as storyline and gameplay wise. But 5's the one that I've spent the most time on.
Which one is 3?
Oh, Tuffy.
3 was the first one in 3D.
Yeah.
So that's so I played 2 on PC. Yeah. And I played, and then 3 was the first one I played on the console. My brothers played
the
GTA.
Silent Avatar.
Yeah. Nah, but it was cool because like I used to like going to the strip club.
You nasty ass.
No, just because the strippers' dances were hilarious. What's up, baby?
See, for me,
picking up hoes. I pick those up.
Yeah,
my favorite was making CJ dance with the girl.
I used to just ride around, get money, and like go see hoes. Like,
keep your girlfriend happy. Go to the chicken place.
So for me, Vice City was my favorite overall.
Yeah,
Vice City was my favorite just because of the 80s music, and it was always about the music.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you had to play the music in the car.
When I think GTA, I automatically revert back to Vice City, and I've played every iteration of it. I'm talking about from the PC to the NES to the Xbox console ones when 3 was researched in the 3D version, and all the way to 5. And I've put in heavy time in all of them. When I think GTA, I automatically think Ray Liotta, Miami, that 80s vibe, riding around on Bugattis and
up, down, left, right, AB.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Unlimited ammo.
But with that being said, there's nothing like getting CJ buff.
Exactly.
Husky, and because they put in that mechanic where you could increase their strength or make them fat, depending on if you went and had too many burgers, it would make them fat. And you could exercise by getting on a bike and just riding the bike. And I love San Andreas is the best. I don't give a fuck about Grand Theft Auto 5. I know. I did not like sharing the storyline with 3 other people. San Andreas was black as fuck.
It was.
There
was nothing like taking someone's car and hearing "Big Ballin' with my homies." Like
it was Boys in the Hood, but video game version. Yeah. And there's something about cruising down the street in your 6'4", literally switches. Good day. This is a good day in your colors.
Exactly.
And knowing you about to roll up on these Grape Street niggas and open the fuck up.
You better wear that green. You
can recruit your crew to hop in the car with you.
That's what I said. It's getting funky.
Yeah, GTA San Andreas, best video game ever for black people. Because it's the shit that we seen in Minister Society, Boys in the Hood, South Central.
It was voiced by people who played in those movies. That's what made it even more incredible.
Yes.
If you wanted to be a Crip or a Blood in your life, but you was too pussy to really get out in the streets, that was as close as you was gonna get.
As close as your mother was going to allow.
Shout out to my Latin Kings. Shout out to my Vice Lords. Shout out to my gang, bang, bang niggas. Y'all already know. No false flagging over here. If you was in that GTA life, you already know. Gang, we up. All right. Anyway,
you better put on some colors, nigga.
Yeah, put on some bitch ass colors, you bitch ass.
Put on some colors so they know you back.
So, Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna be set in Florida. Niggas already know Florida wild on its own.
This is about to be amazing.
Yo,
be fucking
the
good.
ball. There's so much that's already going on. There's a lawsuit on GTA 6 because if you saw in the video, the real Florida man that was like the Joker was depicted in there. He didn't already say, "Hey, GTA 6, you use my likeness. Come holler at me."
Trying
He
to steal
already
my
had
shit.
him.
That's copyright infringement.
Run me my money.
Right. And I love this. I'm almost sure this is a joke, but they said the strippers will pop out the screen and give you actual head in real life.
Not the VR, not the VR turning into the.
Let me tell you something.
Kurt,
This is about to be.
Kurt's already got that shit pre-ordered.
Right.
Start getting all pixely. And
Jack went to Rockstar like this. Game.
Run me my
Put his
pre-order.
down payment in at GameStop.
That's it. Listen, they're like, it's not even ready yet, and he was like, take it anyway.
Shaq.
Hey, I'm about to listen. Run me my pre-order.
Right, sir. It doesn't come out for another year.
I don't give a.
When is the beta access? I need that beta access, baby.
Hello, GameStop. Are y'all doing early access?
They're gonna be
I
like,
got the premium package, nigga.
Mr. Shaq, please stop calling.
I'm
Please stop.
Please stop calling, sir. We've already answered this. It doesn't come out for another year and a half.
I heard they put the poom poom in the controller.
Yeah.
Right. That's a rumble.
That vibrate's supposed to hang off your dick.
Right. Now it's a fleshlight. Now it's a fleshlight connected to the controller.
I hate you.
I can spin the block and run the clock like I'm trying to play this game.
Yo, PlayStation 5, if y'all get a flashlight with a USB port, y'all ain't shit.
Listen, trademarked. Don't make me see.
PlayStation Flash.
Could you imagine playing a button
Light,
space
and
game to get you to fuck off? Oh,
that is funny to me.
Oh my gosh.
That would be like
best game ever. All right.
It's the opening credits.
I apologize.
What are you doing?
Game of the year for sure.
Let's pivot before I bust the nut. Shit.
Game of the year.
Sorry, every girlfriend ever who walks in and hears, "Don't come here."
Bitch, I'm playing GTA 6.
No.
Hold on, I'm playing GTA 6. Hold on.
You done logged in 1,000 hours but never left the strip club.
Oh
Why?
my God, babe, are you losing? Nope.
I'm on a side quest.
They need to be like, why your button sticking? Mind your business.
Hold up. I gotta wipe down my controller.
I'm not even gonna wipe it down. I'm gonna let it drip. All right, look, y'all.
Not a crunchy controller.
Ew. Room always stink.
I like sugar. All right. Listen, we about to take
a break.
We're gonna come back. We need a breather. We're gonna take a quick breather, and then we're gonna come back with noob of the week.
Xbox.
Sweet Christmas is only one thing that I listen to when I'm protecting the streets of Harlem. That's the head nerds in charge.
I've faced the best in Gotham. Joker, Riddler, even Superman. But none compared to the head nerds in charge.
I'm supposed to be recording a promo. Promos. Can you believe that? That's what Bats has reduced me to. Cutting promos to make a living.
By Odin's beard, listen true, Midgard. Don't let my brother Loki fool you into thinking you should do anything other than listen to Head Nerds in Charge. Wednesdays.
Noob of the week.
Ooh-wee.
Head Nerds in Charge, brought to you by Head Station.
Listen, yeah. I hope y'all
Michigan.
appreciated our new promo drop. And,
Xbox flesh.
and we out here. All right. Noob of the week is when we identify somebody who say some outlandish shit during the week that's so far outside of the realm of reality that we got to call them on it. Well,
want to hear it? Here it goes.
Folks, I hate to say it. But my boy Johnathan Majors, I love him. I do. But apparently his ex-girlfriend played a recording during his court proceeding where he allegedly demanded her to behave like Coretta Scott King or Michelle Obama. He wanted his white girlfriend to behave like one of the black pillars of the community. This is basically what he wanted.
Damn.
My great Nubian warrior. Dinner's ready.
We have a guest. Meet my old Fay wench.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Would you like to stay for dinner?
She makes the best bean dishes in all the world.
Daddy, old great black king, I finished my homework. Can you watch TV?
Whitey, I am very pleased. Yes, you and your lovely sister, you may go and watch TV. Go and enjoy. Are you sure, my brother? You will not join us.
No.
Oh, bean ice cream?
Thanks, I'm regular. Look, I gotta be going, man. Thanks.
Struggle!
How is it, people?
It's funny because it's sad.
So I don't even want to go to the fellas. to my sisters. And I'm gonna leave this for last, but I want to hold on. Let me get my black ass out the way. To my Nubian goddesses who I love and respect and want no smoke from.
If he don't get his goddamn one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
How do y'all feel about Johnathan Majors telling a white woman that she should be Coretta Scott King or Michelle?
Or Michelle motherfucking Obama. Bruh. That's the answer, bruh. Why can't you act like these black women?
Ma'am, sir.
Because I'm white? Like,
talk to me. I mean, how do y'all know genuinely? How do you okay, let me Roxy
How
start
do
us
you
off.
So you say to your girlfriend, baby, look at my eyes.
They're right, Roxy, to your white girlfriend.
I want you to be a strong black woman.
exactly. No, I'm a great man.
I want you to be a strong black woman. Can you do that for me, Heather? Like
exactly.
How? I don't know. I don't have any further words outside of that. I'm lost.
Rah with that, Nina. What you think about that?
Listen, you really was out here like, I'm a great man. I'm a great man, and I need a woman to carry herself like a strong black queen. What did you think you was finna do after that? Get her a care package of like Vaseline products in hopes that she would like, what did you? Listen, I used to have a thing for Johnathan Majors. I have never been so dry in my life.
Oh no! Not did the lips close?
Listen, sandpaper ain't got shit on me. Like,
oh shit!
The pussy like I am so disappointed. Like, just sir, I just gotta watch Lovecraft Country and go back. No, like you literally was yelling at this girl that you're a great man and you need a woman that's gonna carry herself like Coretta and Michelle Obama. And you said this to a girl who could probably hula hoop with a Cheerio, who looks like Luke Wilson.
that was the part that got me. I was like, why would you even say those two women of all people?
That would be like me looking at you going, why can't you be more like DeSantis? Nigga, what?
No, and okay. Bama Blur says, can we just recast Johnathan Majors, please? No. I don't think Johnathan Majors, the person, should impact the character that he plays unless he has done something so egregious to the point of warranting canceling. Like R. Kelly should never be casted in anything ever again. Puff Daddy should never be casted in anything ever again. Same with Bill Cosby. I don't think Johnathan Majors has reached that point to where he can't depict the character. Also,
yeah,
my ideologies do not align with him, but he's entitled to his belief. With that being said, Teffy Wonder, how do you? How I think we are most intrigued to know how you feel about this.
First of all, because y'all know I'm a Johnathan Majors stan. I about cried when they said that nigga was being arrested. But right, y'all ever see The Lion King 2?
Yes.
So that part, deception, disgrace, evil is
that's gone.
That's how I feel right now.
Oh,
deception.
Listen. I watched Loki season 2. I love Johnathan Majors. I think he's an amazing talent. His personal buffoonery aside, he is an amazing talent. I do not think he should be recast unless he actually did that shit to that girl. But it's gonna be hard to watch him going forward. I ain't even going. I'm with wifey. The vagina is dry right now. It's very.
Oh no, pussy dry.
It's so dry.
It's
like Lou Rawls raspy right now.
Oh gosh, that sounds painful.
Never find.
As I said, Johnathan Majors will never find
so want to love you.
That's what I said. He'll never find my
like
G
I do. Oh, not.
I don't want to stop his bag, but he damn sure can't get near me.
Lou draws.
Listen, I don't even need new draws. This nigga is, okay.
Ooh.
I'm so highly upset and disappointed. Like, I've never
he
wanted
thrown off in all the wrong ways.
He ain't rearranging nothing but my thought process at this point. And that's a gang.
So needless to say, I again, Johnathan Majors. And again, it's still alleged because we have not heard the actual audio. If you said this, you are 1,000% our noob of the week. Because what you won't ask of any woman, black, white, or indifferent, and it's not about the young lady's color, but to ask any woman to rise to the standard of a Coretta Scott King or a Michelle Obama would be a tall order to ask for anybody, let alone a woman who is not of color, because there is a majesticness, a magic, a je ne sais quoi that is assigned to our women of color that respectfully, and I mean this respectfully, we are not different, but we are not the same. And that differences is what makes us unique and special. No one is telling someone to be a oh my god, I didn't drink way too fucking much.
That's like him telling her to be
who the nigga with the wife, the president with the saxophone. Come on, help me.
Bill Clinton.
All right, nobody's saying to be a Hillary Clinton. Nobody is saying that you got to be a Susan Sarandon. I think that's a affluent white woman. I'm sure. No one's saying you got to be Barbara Walters. You don't put that on no black women because that's not their energy.
Exactly, Carolyn. Coretta didn't have an easy road to be Mrs. MLK. So
Coretta husband was
A lot.
fucking everything, and that's a whole
quite
nother-
literally.
Yeah, Martin Luther King was.
See, he ain't asked her to be a Sister Betty. I'm gonna leave it there.
We're not gonna do that. Either way, for
No,
Johnathan Majors to part his lips, which I assume were ashy when he said it.
Had to be.
Moisturized, I would say.
He ain't got no Vaseline in that house.
They're chapped.
No.
Jay, I don't know how I feel about you saying that, but I agree with you. God damn it!
Exactly. He said it. You got the answer, Sway.
Jay, I'm with you. There was some chapped ass lips that said that shit when he's. I don't like that. I agree with you.
That's like Bill Clinton telling Hillary, "I need you to be more like Erica Badu."
They were chapped. they absolutely fucking.
What?
You know what, Jay? You know what? You are. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. No pun intended. Johnathan Majors, you out of fucking pocket, and you are absolutely the HNIC noob of the motherfucking week. Because don't you ever tell any woman, no matter her color, to be Michelle Obama or Coretta Scott King. Shut your dumb ass up, talking that bullshit, and just don't slap no white women in 2023. You might have got away with that in the 80s and 90s with when OJ started killing them, but you can't do that no more. God damn it!
They didn't do it.
You can't kill no white people, and you damn sure can't tell them to be like black women.
What?
Maybe it
Anyway,
was.
all right, moving on. I think that kind of sums up most of what I had to say. So there's nothing left to do but talk about this Christmas shit. Let's get into the main topic.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's
Ooh, we about to lose Foxy Rocks. Foxy Rocks, thank you, baby, for always falling through and showing love. Of course, our main topic today is about Christmas toys and our favorites. With that being said, while we talk about our favorites, I felt it prudent to just have some commercials playing in the background.
Skip it.
And before we really get into the nitty gritty, folks, what was the toy, the quintessential Christmas toy that you needed? Like the toy that out of all the Christmases that you experienced, this was the one. Shaq, I'm gonna start with you.
Me?
Yeah, you nigga.
Shit. I ain't gonna hold you, cuz. I forget the name of the company, but like the ones that made like the little robotic pets, like you know what I'm saying, you got your robot dog and all that. Because you know your boy couldn't like actually have a dog and all that shit. So like my mom was like, "Hey, here go a toy dog."
Real pets. So you had to get you a robotic one.
Yeah, it's like, "Hey, here you go. This is a dog. It's a robot." And I was like, "Shit, all right, cool."
What about you, Jay?
The one that's coming to mind actually has a fun story behind it. There was a particular season when I was a kid of Transformers that came out. It was a Transformers Armada. I loved that season. That's probably one of my favorite seasons. And I needed the Megatron from that season. It's the only figure I didn't have that I wanted. And so when I asked my grandma for it, she ended up giving me the Galvatron instead, which was
you got Galvatron now?
Yeah, she got me the improved one from the late season. I was like, oh shit.
I mean, that's a happy mistake.
Oh yeah, I was ecstatic.
That's a happy upgrade.
I gotta spin the block. I just remember something.
All right, come on.
I hate to do this, but the one toy I was like, yo, I got to have this shit motherfucking Beyblades, my nigga. That shit was like niggas shooting dice in the goddamn classroom, cuz bro, we was making bets on that bitch, bro. Over here getting my lunch money off that shit.
So Beyblades kind of crossed over on a multitude of things. Remember spinning tops? I'm talking about just base levels,
spinning tops. But once they dropped the anime with that bitch, like, oh
nah,
we gotta run this.
The anime story.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, that was around the time Crossfire came out. But we'll talk about that. I know. Nina, talk to me.
Oh, I had one of them.
My sister had this doll.
Yeah,
I had one.
I had one.
I forget what this one was called. Hold on. What is it? What is it? Baby Alive? I think it was.
Yeah. That's
Baby
All Gone.
That's the knockoff Baby Alive, because the Baby Alive would like coo and move.
Mm-hmm.
And like for the rest of this episode, we this is it. We gonna run retro cartoons of our favorite shows, and feel free to talk on whether it's on the video or your own personal experience. But this reminds me of when the Jim Carrey Batman's was out. The Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
And this is when it was really trying to pick up the anime.
So wait, can I tell y'all this story? Where I smacked my brother's Batman out of his hand Christmas Day when we was on our way to my grandma's house, and my brother's never let me forget it ever. It's like a core memory of his.
Low-key, I wouldn't either.
Tappy, you a shitty person.
No, we were like in the subway. We were in the subway waiting for, I think it was the Petco.
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, who remembers Beetleborg?
Me, because that theme song,
hell yeah,
slap, my nigga.
Big bad Beetleborgs.
Yeah,
Beetleborgs. Hey, that shit.
I remember this, John.
That was like the hot potato thing. You had to hold on to that. That was the first vibrator. Sorry,
that shit was weird to me. I ain't gonna hold you on that one.
Teffy, so you were saying something about being a shitty sister?
Damn.
Wow, fuck you. I was dancing around on the train platform, spinning around, and smacked my brother's toy out of his hand.
Oh,
and like that, no, it went into the tracks, and it wasn't nobody there, so they couldn't get it back, and the train came.
No, you gotta fight me,
bro. That sounded like a villain origin story, cuz.
Literally, it was literally my.
Is this?
Hey, let's go.
The Dragon Ball.
Bro,
yes,
bro.
yes. I fucking remember this.
Yo, remember now, mind you, the restaurants, the fast food restaurants used to always have like Pokemon was over at Burger King, and they had the golden Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Yup. For the movie.
Goku. And remember, Creepy Callers was like easy bake oven.
Yeah, it's easy bake oven for boys.
For boys, yeah.
Yeah. What? Like Nina, what was one of the toys that you like? Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, there it is.
Hey,
I was gonna say, hold on. Don't get caught up in
a
that.
lot of gang shit.
Crossfire.
Crossfire.
Oh,
what that Mad Max ass music? Like
that jogged a memory. One of the toys that I begged.
Wait, is this the Pokemon toys?
Yeah.
Is this the one with the? Because I had the Pokemon balls with the gold.
Yeah, no, it's the
Pokédex. That was the every kid wanted this.
Pokédex was everything, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember.
A buddy of mine had the Pokédex. I thought he was a king.
That Pokédex was everything,
oh my
bro.
gosh.
Said I still have my gold card Pokemon. They gotta be worth something now. They gotta be worth something now.
Yeah.
Nah, so the Crossfire commercial reminded me of a toy that I begged, I cried, I pleaded for, and I ended up getting it the same Christmas my buddy got it. It was the Hot Wheels Crisscross Crash.
I remember that.
Yes. Yes.
I remember that crisscross crash.
Yes,
It had the intersection where them niggas would go back and forth.
Yep, I begged for that thing, and
Pause. I wanted this GAC shit so bad, and my mom was like, absolutely fucking
Well,
not.
that was nothing but like the regular supermarket slime shit.
No, literally, because I wanted to we were gonna slime each other, and my mom was like, "No, because if you get that
You're
shit
not
in your
gonna slime
hair,
you
fuck up your
That's what's wrong
perm."
with you. You wanted to slime them boys.
Wow, I hated boys. Thanks.
She's like, I'm
Jay, go back. Jay, go back to the cross.
the crisscross crash. Because my dad's a gearhead, so he gave me Hot Wheels all the goddamn time. So I just would launch fucking as many cars as I could into that thing at full blast.
You know what? Carolyn said it best. The fucked part about this commercial is when you got the toy.
No, that's fast.
The commercial didn't reenact it. Yo, like dead ass. There was a couple toys. Animal, and there was another one with an RC car. Basically, with the wheels would turn into claws.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And the commercial showed the shit climbing everything, and it wouldn't climb a goddamn thing. Like you would be sitting there mad as shit because you'd be like, you know what, this goddamn thing don't work like the commercial. And then never what toy do y'all remember worked like the commercial worked?
The Tamagotchi did.
Oh
Beyblade.
yeah.
Beyblade.
Beyblade never lied to me.
It real.
No, you know what
Never
toy worked?
Never lied to you.
I mean, not like 100%. Like maybe like 80%.
All right. So hold on. I'm gonna take a pause off the video, right? I'm gonna take a pause off the video, and I'm gonna bring up our personal. Let me. You know, everything is we're gonna bring up. We have our personal toys that everybody kind of submitted and said this is what I wanted for Christmas, and some people got it, some people didn't, and we're gonna discuss them. First up is one of mine. One of the first toys that I wanted. I'll never forget this again. I grew up as one of Jehovah's Witnesses, so Christmas wasn't a thing, but I highly suggested to my grandmother. At the time, I was an 80s baby. So that means Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the 90s was every fucking thing, period. Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy series was absolutely a juggernaut. And if Netflix actually has a really great documentary on those toy series.
Yes.
Well, within that toy series, there was a toy that came out, which was basically a hockey simulator. It was called the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Subterranean Sewer Hockey.
What?
Bruh.
That's dope.
That shit looks dope.
Yeah.
Bruh, when I tell you this was the it toy for me, and when I went downstairs, oh Jay, you help me to unlock core memories. When I ran downstairs to my grandmother's tree in the basement and I saw the biggest box, and I said, I know what that is.
I know what that is.
That got to be the Subterranean Sewer Hockey. And when I took that upstairs, unpacked it, and put together the stickers, all the bullshit that came with it. This was, I mean, it had Leatherhead, it had Rat King, Shredder, Bebop, Casey Jones, Rocksteady, the fucking frogs, and the Ninja Turtles, the Foot. Me and my homies from around North Philly, we played this shit for all of 5 good seconds before we realized we don't know what the fuck we doing. This goddamn game lasted 12 seconds before we got bored with it. But it was one of those Christmas gifts that I wanted and I actually got. We got a few more that just some people wanted. Tickle Me Elmo. You remember how big this was?
Oh, no, people was nothing if you buck over Tickle Me Elmo.
Yo, Nina, this was the so of
They was
all
having contests on the radio for Tickle Me Elmo. Like that's crazy.
yeah, I forget what year it was, but this was the absolute toy to get during the Christmas season. I got motherfuckers DMing me Christmas shit. I'm float it in. But
96.
Yeah.
96.
I was about to say it had to be like 95, 96 because this was popular when my brother and sister who are younger were really small. Like we're like 6 and 7
You
years
know why I
apart.
remember that it had to be 96? Because my girlfriend in high school, I'll never forget her. Goddamn, Farron Maddox. I don't even know if she out there, but if you're listening, baby. Farron Maddox was like, "You, I want this Tickle Me Elmo," and I searched high and low, and you couldn't get it. I got her a Tickle Me Cookie Monster instead.
I forgot they also had Cookie Monster.
Yeah, they had a Tickle Me
Bird,
Cookie
right?
Monster, and I remember putting it in her locker at high school, and being like, "Baby, I did the best I could." But this Tickle Me Elmo,
Yeah.
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 The crazy part is they were sold out everywhere, and I didn't think you couldn't even get one, which is wild.
which is wild.
Yeah.
Oh, Black
Toys
Shiv.
R Us, not at
Yeah.
KB Toys.
Hey.
Hey.
What up, Tiv?
What's happening?
Hi,
What up? What up? What up? We in
He's going
here.
at the right time because we was talking our shit. All right. Next up was the Gigapets, which
Yep.
is what was the name of the fucking pet? It was
Tamagotchi?
Tamagotchi pets.
They still
Yep.
sell Tamagotchis at $5 Below.
When I
To this
tell
day,
you,
still making money.
every kid in middle school had
And I
this
think there's an app for the Tamagotchis.
They had them on their middle. They had him on a keychain,
Yep.
and this shit was serious.
I had the 101 Dalmatians one, so it changed into all different puppies.
Did the motherfucker survive? Is the question.
Oh yeah, I had mine last a long time. Like I was crazy. Like I used to get in trouble in class because I'd be like, I gotta feed my dog. I have to feed my puppy.
Yep. I just pulled it up on the Google Play Store. It's called My Tamagotchi Forever by Namco Bandai.
I wonder if they still have them out because who is still taking care of their Tamagotchi?
Yes,
They have $5 Below.
Oh yeah, they have $5 Below.
They're at $5 Below for $25.
Like in Japan, Tamagotchis are still a popular thing. Like they
If
still
your Tamagotchi dying every 5 minutes is not a surprise to me.
That is
Right.
hilarious.
I also had the Pikachu drawing.
Yeah, me too.
The hey you Pikachu, you had to shake it.
I had the Digimon. I had the Digimon
The
John.
boy version of this.
My parents never bought me a Tamagotchi. All the neighbors had them. I didn't.
Y'all remember this shit? It used to come on a base. It had a ripcord.
Yeah.
And when you pulled the
I had
ripcord,
20 of these.
there are so many of these on top of people's roofs right now.
Definitely.
I heard a story.
like Dragonfly or something.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
were
You
good.
rip that bitch off a dragon, cuz.
I heard a story that there was that a friend of mine said that their little cousin got one for Christmas, and like they're playing around or whatever, and she rips it, and not only did it fly, but when she ripped it, she was next to the fireplace. That motherfucker went into the fireplace and
No.
Game over for that, man.
up the chimney.
So,
Voltron.
So hold on, because Nina submitted this one.
And did.
Voltron, all
It was
the
even
lions,
weird,
and you got to emphasize all the lions plus the main base with the accessories and sword and weapon. Maybe I seen niggas with the red lion, niggas with the yellow lion.
That was like Beast Wars.
This right here.
Who said Beast Wars? Because baby, I still got my Beast Wars. I still got my Beast Wars.
No. We gonna get the Beast Wars, but let's start with Voltron, because Voltron was the first kind of Transformer-esque. You had to collect all the pieces, and it grew into a greater entity when it
More
formed
of
all of
an
it.
advanced Megazord, if you will.
Right. Right. Yeah. Thank you, Shaq. Yeah.
It's like it's like Gundam's grandfather.
Megazords, more like Megazords.
Voltron was already a popular cartoon in the 80s, but these toys are iconic just in the fact that you see how the face dropped down with the lion head.
Yep.
Like I just remember not having all the pieces, but you used to get with your homies who had either one of the lions and be like, all right, we all gonna assemble this shit. But when it was over,
keep it at my house.
Everybody had to take their piece home. He'd be like, God damn, I just need my parents to stop fucking around and pay get the rest of these shits.
Mm-hmm. That was the same thing with the Megazords. Poochie.
Hey, Poochie. Yo.
Speaking of toys that didn't work like the commercials.
That was the one thing I didn't want. Right.
All right, hold on.
I got that because I couldn't get a dog.
We got a lot of them, so I'm gonna click through. Easy bake ovens, like we said.
My sister had
I
those.
was jealous because
just
my
had
sister
one.
got one and I wanted it.
I never
That was a
wanted it.
light. What was it? A light bulb in that joint, right?
It was like like a 50-watt light bulb that cooked
Right.
the weirdest cake.
My aunt was a baker, so I was like, whatever.
Them cookies were soft as shit. Anyway.
Yeah, because they weren't done.
Game Gear.
That's what I posted.
Let's
That's
go.
what
Game Gear.
That's
We
what I
gotta
posted.
stop on this because Game Gear took 6 batteries.
Yes,
that
it
lasted
did.
4 hours.
Yeah.
I'm mad that your sister is talking about the Batman.
Wow.
Now, mind you, the 4 batteries. I mean, the 6 batteries that it would took.
Never
It was a
fucking
recharge
lasted.
pack, and it added a little extra oomph because it became like a grip with the Game Gear. It was the first color system from Sega, and it was supposed to compete with the Game Boy. It couldn't compete with the Game Boy because despite the spin screen, your shit
They had
didn't
more
last.
variety. Yeah.
Oh, Shaq.
I want to mention with the Game Boy that I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who had the nigga science about it, but with those AA batteries, because mama couldn't afford to buy new packs, that we learned that if you take the AA batteries, put them in a paper towel, put them in the freezer, and wait about an hour or so, them motherfuckers recharge.
Yeah, you get that back. You get that extra boost.
Come back.
Listen, there. Thanks to Game Gear, many of a TV remote has been barren.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Who took
I
the batteries out the goddamn remote?
I didn't use the batteries. I had the plug. I had the plug with my Game Gear.
Yo, shout out to Siren by Night from the
Unicorn Straight No Chaser.
It's a podcast. Number one, it was the He-Man with the rotating chest. And the remember the goop? The slime that you could put He-Man in, and it was the little torture chamber and whatnot. When I tell you, there was something special about when toys had goop.
We all wanted
one of them.
toys.
The Toxic Crusaders with Oxy and Nosy and all of that. Nosy used to have goop that you put in his head. And
Ninja Turtles had the ooze.
Ninja Turtles had the fucking ooze. All of the Spider-Man Venom ones had the black ooze.
Oh, Battletoads.
Gang on Battletoads.
Right?
So
Power Rangers had Ivan ooze.
Whenever they could utilize a colored slime, it was always a big deal with the toy manufacturers and whatnot. Also,
come on now,
way ahead of its time.
Dreamcast.
Listen.
Way ahead of its time.
Hell yeah.
So Dreamcast should have gave PlayStation 1. Dreamcast should have gave PlayStation 1 a run for its money. Shenmue,
The first introduction of Shadow
Tekken, Power Stone.
Yes.
1 and
Mortal
2.
Kombat Gold.
Ready to Rumble boxing.
Yeah, Ready to Rumble.
Crazy Taxi.
Jay,
Listen, Soul Blade.
Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur.
Bro.
Way ahead of its time.
Way
Way ahead of its time.
This was my submission. Let me tell you, I had the transparent blue controller with the matching rumble pack and memory card. I had Crazy Taxi, I had Sonic and Shadow, I had Mortal Kombat Gold, I had Ready to Rumble. The summer was like, go outside. How about now?
Yep.
Sorry about your electricity bill, Mom.
Point. For us who remember before Madden, there was 2K.
2K.
Let me tell you something. Calling plays on your memory card.
Yeah.
And being able to do that off the view screen as opposed on, Because before it was like niggas could see what you was doing.
Yeah.
Then
Yes.
Dreamcast changed that game.
The
And the fact that you could take your card out of the controller and
Yep.
play games
Yes.
away from this console.
the two
mini-
Sonic
the mini
Adventure
game.
games. You could
Yeah.
raise your chows
The chi-
outside of the game.
Chow,
Like
Chow.
I said, like this console was ahead of its time.
It was a visionary.
Way ahead of its time. Like, and I feel like Sega was rushing because they wanted to compete with all the other ones. I feel like if they took maybe a couple more years to just work on it, it would have been doing gangbusters.
Genesis
Yeah, because
said,
they had Capcom versus
Tekken wasn't on the
SNK.
cast. Am I thinking Virtual Fighter?
You think of Virtual
It was
Fighter? Tekken
Street
was
Fighter.
only
It was Marvel versus Capcom, Power Stone.
yeah. Tekken was only
Power
Fighter
Stone
was-
was one of my Power
It was
Stone. is
Dead or
one of-
Alive. It wasn't Tekken.
Rival Schools was another one.
Yeah, Rival Schools.
Rival Schools was one of them games that I was like, yo, we need that on other systems.
Yeah.
It was on PlayStation 1.
Not enough.
I know.
Yeah. That's why I love Dead or Alive because
Hey,
of
they
the
need to
Dreamcast.
run back there.
Dead or Alive, the titty jiggling. Titty meat. Titty
No,
meat.
listen.
Titty meat.
Listen, the jiggle physics in Dead or Alive is phenomenal.
Now,
Even
mind
now-
you, this is the He-Man Castle of Grayskull. I mean, He-Man toys were again. There's some great Netflix documentaries on the impact of the He-Man toys and the Ninja Turtle toys, and just I think it's the toys that made us, or toys. That I forget what the Netflix documentary.
Toys
is.
that made us.
Yeah, the toys that made us.
Please, by all means, go check out those documentaries, because if you want a nostalgia burst, that's it. But we're not gonna give it to you all on this podcast. But outside of that, this one was my submission. This is the one where I was talking about RC cars that was supposed to
remember
climb
that.
any goddamn thing.
And then they had climb on carpet.
Claws come out of the motherfucker and ain't climb a goddamn thing. That shit was so whack. I thought it was gonna be hot shit, and it wasn't. You had dream houses, you had crayon makers. Oh shit, that's not what I want to show you. All right, let me go back.
Exposure.
Yeah, goddamn, it was showing too much. All right, so go ahead, Shaq. Go ahead, Jay.
I was gonna say another thing that the Dreamcast gave us
Hey,
that everyone forgets
sock 'em
about.
boxers.
Dreamcast was the first console with internet connection.
Yes.
Ooh, yes.
So all you online gamers, give the Dreamcast its due.
Sock 'em boppers.
Yeah,
I was just about to
good
say.
reason.
Commercial ever.
Good reason to punch your brother in the face.
Legal boxing.
A pillow fight.
It was a
My-
child fight. It was literally Child Fight Club
Yep.
before
My-
Child.
Hey, this was the original Mutual Combat.
My dad was a dick with these, because what he would do is he would go to each of the kids at Christmas and go, "Hey, the edge of this smells weird," and then you'd lean in and just bam, sock the shit out of you.
So we right back at it with the creepy callers. Like we said, that was boy Easy Bake Ovens. We go the other way.
Wow.
This was the bears that you could draw on. Yeah.
Yep. And then you could just wash it.
Yep.
Those people became tattoo artists.
Yes.
Yes.
Special edition Buzz Lightyear.
Yo.
Did the Power Cycle Transformers? I had okay. This is an old nigga moment, right?
Okay.
I was born in 1982.
Okay.
In the 80s, there was a cycle. There was a tricycle that looks identical to this, exactly like this, but it was Knight Rider. It was the Knight Rider tricycle.
Bet you it was the exact same shit, and they just changed the logo.
You Tef,
Oh,
you
damn
know,
straight.
you know, it was the same shit. They just
It was just
like,
a color swap, a palette
Yup.
swap.
Yep.
Who remembers this Super Soaker?
I had
Wow,
that.
I had that.
I remember it. I did not have it.
Actually, no, I had an upgraded version of that. I felt like the baddest bitch on the block.
It was the X2000, and it was basically a huge pump. All the Super Soakers were kind of relative to handhelds and whatnot. This was one of the first ones with a backpack where you could fill your tank up and fuck everybody up.
Almost
That made me feel like a Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
With the back look.
And the first time we squirted on everybody.
Hey,
Wow.
Thanks to Home Alone,
yeah.
the deluxe talk boy.
Yep.
See,
That
this
cassette-
hurts. This hurts me, Kurt,
Why,
because
Jeff?
I remember
Why, Jeff?
because I remember watching. It was like, oh, I want that, and so my mom bought it off of QVC.
Oh, nigga, no.
And the first one that came in the mail wasn't working. So then she had to send it back, and then it came back, and the replacement wasn't working. So I never got to play with
Your
the
talk boy. Oh,
I never got to play with the talk boy.
Shiv, I'm gonna buy you a talk boy for Christmas.
I'll pitch in, Kurt.
Yeah,
no,
bro. So aside from everything, like one of the things that I love about being a nerd, color be damned, is buying the shit that our parents couldn't afford back in the day.
Yep.
And I can afford now. I love the fact that we are immersed in our fandoms, no matter what it may be. And we have found a love in just acquiring the things that maybe that was unattainable before. Because trust and believe you me, my mom used to leave me in KB fucking toys when she would traverse the mall. She was like, look, sit here, don't leave. I'll be back in 2 hours. And when I come back, you can have 2 toys. That's how I got most of my Ninja Turtles. Most of my Ninja Turtles was because I was a good boy and I sat in KB stores and I didn't run away and get molested by P. Diddy. That was it.
Wow.
P. Diddy was looking for me. And I didn't get fucked. Barbie Island Fun Hut. That was another one. Kenya.
Oh,
that
the
was
Kenya
Black
dolls.
Doll. Oh, here we go again. Shit, I'm fucking up. Hold on. Let me. I'm trying not to show too much before we get. All right. So Rainbow Bright. They had a whole cartoon about this.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember Fireball Island, but this
never saw it in person.
This was one of the best board game toys because it was kind of like Rat Trap, where you had the marbles that could come and hit the figure, and it was one of those elaborate board games.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the Tiger.
Any of these.
Look, thank you, Jay. Any Tiger video game.
I had the Sonic one.
Oh, I had the video game one. We had the Sonic one. We had the Mortal Kombat one. Yep. Tiger
and all it was just
it was like Tiger nigga.
Right.
This was the I want a Game Boy. You got Game Boy at home.
I had a Star Wars one that was shaped like a lightsaber. And you had to actually swing it for
I remember that.
Yeah.
Tiger video games was everything. And when I say everyone in some way, shape, form, or fashion had a Tiger handheld.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody had a Tiger handheld.
Yeah.
Now you might not know what fandom it was. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Mighty Max, fucking Mortal Kombat. They had all the licenses, but Tiger handheld had 6 moves within that motherfucker, and you better learn them shit.
And you better
learn the same soundtrack. Goddamn.
Yo, you ain't know. Tiger handheld was video games before video games because that's how we video gamers from the 80s truly adopted Tiger handheld.
Yeah, this was the revolution of the electric football game that a lot of people had.
Yeah. Oh,
back in the day.
Oh, shit. Why? You talk. You know, I'm an old nigga.
My dad still has Tecmo Bowl.
You 6 years older than me, so I'm right there with you, bro.
Yeah, but still, bro, it warms my heart when y'all talk about shit like this because I remember being in summer camp and niggas having the football game where the football game was so corny. It was like you had a nigga in the middle and you can either move to the left or the right to avoid the tackle.
It was just lines.
Yep.
That was it. That was the video game. I love it. Y'all remember bed bugs, variations of Operation
Yep.
and Don't Wake Daddy and shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yep. Don't Wake Daddy. That was one game I never played.
Crocodile Dentist.
Yeah,
Crocodile
exactly.
Dentist,
Oh,
yes.
You ever see the TikTok video of Crocodile Dentist where they
Yeah.
put razor blades?
Yeah.
Like, you don't love your life. Like, what is wrong with you?
What?
Cut
Y'all
my
see-
life into pieces.
No,
This
they
is
were
my
putting,
last resort.
They were putting thumbtacks on
Probation.
it. Like, yeah.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Yeah, they was tripping real bad.
Hold on. Let me go back. God damn.
Some of y'all just don't have enough excitement in y'all lives. Like that's crazy.
All right,
You know,
Crossfire. Crossfire. All right, let's talk about this for a second. Crossfire had the best theme song of any board game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to be the Terminator white boy.
Oh, with the leather jacket.
With the leather jacket. Yeah, you know how I went.
And the leather gloves to match.
Yeah, the fingerless gloves. So you
Look
know
at these
it's
white
real.
kids. They look like they're having the best time of their life.
Mm-hmm.
Crossfire. Oh, Kurt. So I just to let you know, because I want you to continue to watch One Piece. There is an anime character in One Piece that his move is Crossfire.
Don't tell me that. Don't.
I'm telling you that.
He about to be up
I'm
all
telling you
night.
that.
All right.
He about to be up all
Keep
night.
watching
That's
One
what-
Piece.
Soundwave of the original
Mm-hmm.
Transformer.
Right.
Understand, this is the metal die-cast version.
Ooh. That's a big deal.
The original shit.
That's a big deal.
Ooh, yeah, that's dope.
Can I share a story real quick?
By all means, baby.
So again, like we do for Christmas, 'tis the season and all that. My son's father, when we were together, I have a Super Nintendo still to this day, fully functioning, everything. One year, I got him Turtles in Time. I scoured the planet for this game. Just for when we broke up, he sold it.
Ooh, like that.
Wow.
He sold it. And
Turtles
I was
in Time.
Yeah.
This is
And the funny part was, like, when I say I still have Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, and Ultimate 3 all in working condition, I'm
here for it.
I'm a Mortal Kombat. Everyone who knows me knows Mortal Kombat is bae. Like, if I'm playing, sit down, don't pick up a controller. I didn't ask. This is my me time. So the funny thing is, and it made me feel so old, my son will be 21 in January. And it was hilarious to watch him say random shit like, well, where do you save? I just turned the TV off and walked off. He was like, what do you do? I said, that's how you save. And he was so confused. I was like, there's no memory card here. The only two games that have memory that you can save are Donkey Kong Country and Super Mario.
And Sonic 3.
And Sonic 3.
And Sonic
So
3.
he was like laughing because he was like, but you're so high up on the tower. You're about to fight Shao Kahn. Yeah, and I got to pee. So I got to pause it at the fighting, like at the fighters page and go pee. If not, he going to beat me up and then I got to start over. So yeah, this is how you save. He was like, Grandmommy was mad at you, wasn't she? Constantly. She did not know that TV was on all day until I got home from school.
I feel
But
like
that's how I had to save it.
those early video games, like I remember playing Twisted Metal. with my
Yeah.
Shit.
And those were
That's the
like,
one game I can get my dad to play. He
now,
loves-
mind you, also for our X-Men fans, y'all
Mhm.
remember the X-Men line of toys. I remember every
Dennis
kid
McCullough.
having this Gambit and taking off this whack ass fruit roll up ass round trench
You're
coat.
not fruit roll up. You're so annoying.
Listen, this shit
It looks
was
like a fruit roll up. I'm not even going.
it was
So
brown
funny,
print and
though.
press.
Damn it.
Everybody took it off and let Gambit, Remy, rock on his own. This was one of the first black toys I ever had. I had him and Forge.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it was one of the first times that we actually got an action figure that looked like us.
Right.
The Weapon X Wolverine X-Men toy.
Nice.
Wow.
Everyone had this. You either had this toy or the brown and yellow retractable claw Wolverine.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a throwback though. The retractable claws
This
were mandatory.
cable was one of the
OG
more
cable.
popular cables.
Yeah.
Oh, these fucking things.
Waste
I
of
never
money.
had one. I never wanted one because I was like,
I-
how
It
much
was
is
such
this
a
song?
waste of money. They only played one
Yeah.
song.
Exactly. When I could just get a CD player.
Did it play once? Oh,
True.
Yeah.
Only film, huh?
Yeah. This
Oh,
I want
Spice
Yeah.
Girls.
Yes.
Shout out to
I want to
Apple.
play this for shots. We're all going.
This
down.
right here, we need this in 2024.
We do. And that's why I said we got to play for shots. But the closest thing, shout out to us iPhone people. We have it on iMessage. Oh,
Electronic hot shot basketball, and the,
Yep.
the rim would move backwards and forward.
Yep.
Mhm.
And when
Yep.
I say hours of fun, hours of fucking fun.
That was the Trolls Treehouse.
Trolls.
Troll
I
house.
had that. I had that as a little girl. I love trolls. They're like little ushers with colorful hair.
I hate you said
Little ushers. Jesus Christ.
Pull up a picture of Usher right now and tell me he does not look like a
the
troll.
garbage pail kids cards.
Mm.
And the X-Men cards. I mean, X-Men cards were like big on the playground, right?
Yeah.
The battle robot.
Hey yo,
Rumble
Battle
Bot.
Cards?
Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Yo, no, the red one that's right on the right hand side. I still have that in my room back home at my grandma's.
Do you really, Shaq?
I still have
That's actually really cool.
I still
The
have the controller.
green one with the pincers, I had that one, and I had another one.
All right, hold on.
Because my parents always had to buy two so that we both me and my sister could play.
Yeah, I was about to say you and your sis definitely had to share shit.
Oh yeah.
It was like no.
My mother wasn't buying sock and boppers. because I was
Equality
already-
is a thing.
We had one set of sock and boppers, so we each got one.
No, my mom refused because I was already into fighting games and I'm the youngest. So like she was like, we are not introducing this because you already think you can do fatalities. Let's not. And I was like, you know what? You got to know when to fold them, Mom. I respect it.
Man, did y'all sitting here talking about some? Yes, sister, there was equality amongst
Yeah,
us.
you know, yeah. Because my sisters are 5 and 7 years older than me. So of course they're 2 years apart. They're gonna be the ones using them, and then I'm gonna be like, what the shit? Why did you? I can't even touch them. Like, this is lame. Like, I'm the baby, so they're gonna be like, you don't need them, and then be mad when I'm like, all right, bet, go ahead and hop on these sticks though. They don't play me now. They be like, forget it. I'm not doing it. Like my sisters don't even know the characters' names. Like,
Oh
it's
man,
that
T
bad.
Willie just posted in the comments on Facebook: Street Sharks
Street
and
Sharks
Biker
and
Mice
Biker
from
Mice
Mars.
Mars.
Hey, yo, shout out to Street Sharks. Hell
Yo,
yeah.
I had the
one
the Street Shark toy where it was a giant the shark and you rolled it and the T
Yeah,
like,
see,
yo.
Nah, cause fuck that. Them sock and boppers actually hurt.
Did you get your ass whipped with a sock and bopper?
So we didn't
Or
have them
once.
because we actually fought, and my parents were like, absolutely the fuck not.
Right.
But my cousins, two of my cousins who were sisters, had them. So it'd be like, oh yeah, it's fine. They don't hurt, and then but we all heavy handed. So the
Right.
cute little like love tap. Now all of a sudden everybody's throwing the
Now
fuck
we
down.
knocking and
And
bucking.
this is why.
You can't throw no
Let's
hand.
go, Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs.
Yo, niggas can't have no toy that involves violence.
That looks like a boxing glove. You're asking for it at that point.
Yo,
Yeah.
and mind you, I love that growing up, we genuinely had like those borderlines with toys where you was like, no, don't get that because them niggas gonna fight. Don't look like your parents already knew.
Absolutely. They was like,
your
you're not
cousins
boxing in
wasn't
the house.
shit.
Right. And I had like,
remember Forbidden Bridge?
Yes.
A little bit.
Oh shit, I forgot
Bridge with
about
the
this.
rock. Oh
boy.
yeah, I remember this. This is a core memory unlocked. Because
It was like Legends of the Hidden
the
Temple.
Hidden
but
Temple. Yeah.
board-
That was
board
the show I
game.
always wanted to go on. That was my dream.
Bro, this
Not
is the
going to
original
Temple.
Temple
Y'all
Run.
niggas had me doing too much.
The original Temple Run.
Real
It
talk.
was.
And remember, well, for the girls, my baby all gone. I never understood like the love of having toys that encourage you to be a mother.
So hear
It
me out.
wasn't.
I
It
had
was
one
like
doll.
encouraging
and it
your
was
your nurturing instincts.
right.
That's why you want niggas to nut you now.
That's not why.
Tell me why you want niggas to nut you.
Because I have attachment issues.
Tell me the way I love you.
Listen, look, that's not the reason.
Right.
Not spray paint toys.
I wanted these shits
I remember
so
this.
bad. I wanted
I
these
wanted
shits
those
so
so bad, and my
That
mom was
color
like, "Not my
blaster.
carpet."
No,
Yo,
they had
Max
those
Lord,
like
Stop
blowers.
playing robot.
2XL.
Yeah, the 2XL.
And to me, it's funny how, like what was it? What was the Johnny Five? Johnny Five was what was the movie?
Short Circuit.
Short Circuit. Short circuits and batteries not included. Push toys like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was the
You
80s.
couldn't tell me that
robot
Duracell
craze.
didn't have a contract with these niggas.
Let's
go!
Digimon, digital.
This is the OG before the anime. This is my shit.
Not Digimon on the Monchichi.
No, like this was the male version of Tamagotchis. Like they wanted to push it to guys, but they had to make it violent.
Because that's who boys were.
Listen, but
I remember this.
I had the Digidestined.
Wasn't these the ones you could like snap together and they would fight each other?
Yeah.
It was like it's Tamagotchi.
I never wanted
violence, my nigga.
I
Square up.
remember watching
I
old
never wanted this
Nickelodeon and being like, "Come on with these fucking girl commercials, bro."
Right. No, the funny thing is, I had like one doll, and she
Which
scared
one
the
is
shit
it?
out of me because, like, you can't convince me that she wasn't haunted. I took the batteries out.
Yes.
Let's go. Android Saga.
Yes.
Look at all the colors they changed.
I remember they had a
They had,
Dragon
like,
Ball
5 different colors
figure
of gold, bro.
where they came as the base form, and then they had like a rubber cover that you could put on them, and it would
Yep.
transform into Super Saiyan.
Or the little head.
Oh, these were there's so many broken ankles behind these.
And they were
moon
so
boots.
full of shit. They did
shoes,
not
yeah.
work.
Yo, you did
The
not jump
moon
that
shoes
high.
sucked.
Bro, that shit did not do.
Moon
That shit
shoes
did not
were
jump.
so full of shit.
Yo, these shits was like oversized Crocs. Like
Bro.
they
Right.
were not worth it.
Facts.
They were
There
such-
was no
these-
way she was jumping
these
over
were
just had a
absolute-
regular ass
these shoes were
trampoline.
absolute
And
lies.
if your ankles wasn't strong, you were fucked, my guy.
You were going to the ER.
Remember this?
The blow pin? What are these?
Nah, it was the vibrating pen.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I always thought about that too when we were kids. Like,
Jim,
why
what
did
is
everything
it? Jim, what is it?
The vibrating
No,
pen.
I wondered that because even with the little knobby
Yo,
toy, that
there was
showed
so
us
much
the-
section. Yo, how
Why
you?
does
I know,
everything vibrate?
I know how you girls found your sexual
Listen,
awakening.
exactly, literally. Yeah, fuck this pen.
Oh, you know this is a talk boy.
The top boy. Yeah.
Yo, the
Yep.
talk boy. I never thought the talk boy was that dope though.
Ruling on me.
Look, Carolyn talking about I'll take two.
Stop ruling on me.
It even has speed control.
Hi, kids. We're home early.
Like, yo, stop it with these nut ass tape recorders.
Kids, we're home early. Tiger's new Talk Boy tape recorder.
You know that don't sound like your parents.
No, but still don't. That still hurts the childhood. That still hurts the childhood.
I love it.
Like these commercials were so unrealistic because Rochelle wasn't having that.
First of all,
Yeah,
My mother
definitely
nine times
not.
you see ain't no black kids doing it, right?
That's what I said. My Rochelle would have clotheslined me in front of people.
I look, that white kid look like Jay. He was like, I'm a New York Jets fan. Woo!
Oh,
man,
I
those
never had the
watches,
watch.
bro.
I never
Yo,
had that
My
watch.
parents were
I had
Look
the
on
Pokemon
eBay.
watch.
Squirtle watch. I'm not gonna hold you. I had the Squirtle watch.
Look on eBay, Jay. I'm telling you. That's where I found that.
Yeah, you just turned your hat backwards. I know, nigga. I seen it. You ready?
That's where
I
I
still
found,
do it to this day.
I'm about to say you ready to collect them all, motherfucker.
If you
Right.
you watch Die Star with a Vengeance, whenever we're in combat, hats turn backwards. Game, but
I will say this because I've seen Jay wrestle. He has done that a couple times.
Oh, remember the spy tech shit?
Yes.
Boy.
yes.
Bruh,
No, what was
niggas
the name
thought
of
they
that
was
silver
geeky,
ball that they
bro.
tried
That
to tell
shit
us levitated and that shit didn't work?
Fugigi or Fujigi
Yeah,
or whatever it was.
Fushigi.
Where'd he go?
Fushigi.
Yeah. That used to
Nigga,
crack
as far
me
as I'm
up.
concerned, you just sneezed.
They tried to tell us this silver ball would like levitate.
I
and
remember
this
all the
bullshit.
spy tech stuff that they tried to push on us.
Oh no!
Hey, here we go. Yeah, yo.
Here we go.
This
Here we go,
was
Jay.
This is the
Those are
boy
dragon
version
flies.
of those
Yeah.
songs.
Those
Yeah,
are
this is the
dragon
boy
ones,
version.
Yeah.
Dragonfly.
Yeah,
Dragonflies,
Yo.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was how they advertised
You
them. They're
niggas
not
would make
fighting
up
because They
shit.
fight each other.
Mm-hmm.
I
Like,
love
child, we was
that.
fighting with the
I love
side
the
answer.
fact. I love the fact that they had girl versions and boy versions. It was like we got to
Right.
figure it out.
Equality.
Not a milkshake factory, knowing full well this some bullshit.
And that blender didn't blend a damn thing.
That shit made kids boo boo.
Nina, make me a milkshake, baby.
I got you.
Listen, I would have been in
Thick like
preschool, been like, Tappy Nina, why don't you come
As I
over?
said, it's gonna be thick, just like me. I got you.
I
Real
blush.
That's the bet.
Did you check your DMs? I sent you the hockey. I found the hockey, the sewer hockey.
Oh, I
on eBay.
remember this commercial.
Oh, with the what you call it? Yeah.
That was the boy Easy Bake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was man.
That's all it
that shit
was.
trash. I had a friend who had this. This shit was trash.
Y'all was really out here eating raw dough. That's crazy.
Yeah, we was.
Yeah.
Remember that
No, that's why
pizza
they fell
joint?
over, 'cause they-
Y'all
Yeah.
remember the pizza? Oh,
That was the first Lunchable with that nasty pizza.
I hate.
Lunchable.
Yes,
I fucking had this shit.
Yes.
I had this
You know
shit.
what?
I had the sea
Bruh.
creature one.
Yeah.
Nina, it
Nah,
was
that,
the
no.
first one.
Yo.
First nasty Lunchable.
Creepy crawlers. No. Carolyn said that we show creepy crawlers. Baby, creepy crawlers, we talked about that earlier. That
Yeah,
shit was
creepy
literally,
crawlers were
they
crazy.
said, how do we get Easy Bake Oven into the hands of boys? Make
And
it
they made
candy
y'all
and make
too,
it
because
bug.
y'all had the gummy spiders and the
gummies,
queasy
yup.
oven.
Yeah, we had the
Listen, and y'all saw the Queasy Bake Oven, which
Oh,
made dog
remember
bones.
the
for some reason.
domino?
Oh, I remember these.
Domino, the domino rally was huge back in the day.
Like
Well,
that's
Not the
hilarious.
VHS.
Don't wait.
Don't
Daddy.
wait, Daddy.
Oh, we had this.
Tev, did you have a Don't Wait Daddy?
So we had a lot of these board games, nigga. You gotta remember, it was 7 of us growing up. We had all the board games.
Oh shoot.
Me and my
I
cousins had
felt like
all of
this
them
was a
too.
part of
We
the
had
Armstrong line, right?
we had Don't Break the Ice, Perfection,
Yeah,
Dancing the
perfection.
Peanut.
Perfection.
Rat Trap.
Perfection is the reason all of us have anxiety now.
Yep.
Yeah.
That in operation.
Listen, guess
Operation
what? I
was
feel
lit.
like I could do. I feel like I could defuse a bomb, courtesy of Perfection. Like I got this. Got
Oh,
it.
Morph Man.
Morph Man was so weird.
So now, mind you, we can review and react to these old commercials all day. I'm gonna let a few of them run, but for y'all,
Look at how
What's
chunky Pikachu used to be.
what's
I
a
know,
core
now they
memory
put him on a
commercial?
diet, sons of
What's a
bitches.
core memory commercial that you remember that made you want a toy? I'm gonna start with you, Shiv.
Oh fuck.
Like, first thing that comes to mind. This was the commercial that came on, and I said, "Oh, I need that."
I want to say it was the Game Boy camera.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that the joint that used to print.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. All right, Shaq.
And I had to have the purple clear Game Boy, definitely.
I gave for me, it had to be Beyblades because the anime came out first, and then once they dropped it that they were selling the Beyblades, it was like, oh no, we running this, we playing this. I'm running some money up. Y'all about to pay me my money for this? We playing Beyblades in the back, gambling.
Not Beyblades. I love it. Jay,
Beyblades
talk to
was
me.
kids' dice.
Bionicle.
Beyblades was Black
Bionicle. Yo, they had a whole
Bionicle.
storyline behind that.
Because they had like mini movies for each time they released
I
new
remember
shit.
this Mall Madness.
Yeah, I
So
remember
when,
Oh, yeah, that's the one I
when they
posted.
did the second generation, when they like upgraded them with the cool armor,
Yeah.
I had to have it. I didn't care which color
Bionicle
my
was
parents
lit,
got
though.
me.
I remember an old Flash Shockwave game where it was like Bionicle. It was like a Bionicle like Shockwave game.
I love it. See that shit take me back. All right, Nina.
So based on commercials, because SNES didn't really have commercials, that's always gonna have my heart. But Crossfire, like every time it came on, my dumb ass was don't get caught up in that. Like I gotta hit the high note. Crossfire. Like I was always.
You know what I know what I wanted, but it turned out to be nightmare fuel. The fucking Furby.
Facts.
Oh
I
yeah.
wanted a
Oh, man,
Furby
no.
so bad. Wanted them
Right.
so bad. Couldn't understand why my
love
mom
you.
didn't get me one. Then I had friends who had Furbies and they were fucking awful.
Right.
So
They had
for
their own
me,
little language, and I was like, they're plotting on us all.
for me,
Exact. Tickle me.
so I'm an 80s baby, and stuffed plushy animals were the toy of the time. This commercial, My Pet
Hard pass.
Monster.
That
This
was
shit
like that's
right
gonna come
here.
live on its own. Yeah, no. I'm
When
good.
I tell you, fuck a Teddy Ruxpin,
Yeah.
fuck a My Buddy. My Pet Monster was the toy to have on your side. Nigga was ugly. He was chained up like niggas. And when I tell you, look, you see, it's one of the few commercials with black kids in it. My Pet Monster was the
Absolutely
toy.
not. None of those kids are alive right now because that monster came and harmed them.
I hate you.
No, that thing is crazy looking. Fuck no. I'll sleep with my crossfire before I sleep with that fucking thing.
Shout out to Barnyard Wars, Attack of the Killer Tomato, Dino Saucers. Oh
Damn,
man.
dino saucers.
Dino Saucers.
That's what I said. That's me and Beast Wars. Like I fucked with Beast Wars so much.
Beast Wars.
There was what was the bootleg ass Transformers? Oh, I
The
forget what
GoBots.
GoBots.
Yeah.
That is shit.
Wow.
My nigga, GoBots.
I haven't heard that in like.
Come
20
on.
years. That is wild.
I haven't
There's
heard
a
that
name
name
I
in
haven't heard.
years.
That is a
Name
core
in a
memory
long
unlocked.
time.
Holy shit.
Yo,
That's wild.
shout out to oh man, the Cowboys of Moo Mesa, Bucky O'Hare,
Mommy's alive.
Exo Squad. I'm talking about the cartoons that had to. Ooh, Darkwing fucking Duck.
Yeah.
Like I said, Mommy's
Yo,
alive.
I used to have the like his grapple gun, John, but it was like a bubble gun. So
Yeah.
Nice.
I used to have the Darkwing Duck bubble gun.
You,
Yeah.
you just reminded me,
Listen,
Shiv.
DuckTales, Chip and Dale, they all had toys.
There
yeah,
was
Dutch
one
Prince
toy.
had a McDonald's line of toys.
The
Yo.
hamburger Transformers, hands down. Oh, and I still have those.
Shiv just reminded me of a toy that I had. I begged for it, and then I like burned through it in literally a day. The Spider-Man web slingers.
Yep.
Where you could go around launching silly string like it was web.
They still have those. My
It
sister
came
just
with
bought
2
that.
cans, and I burned through both cans in like 20 minutes. Just running around like webbing everything.
All right, I'm about
And then
to
my
talk
parents
to you.
never bought any more cans.
I said I'm about to unlock a core memory. Animorphs.
I feel.
Hey.
Animorphs.
Wow.
Come on, Nina. Why you sweet talking me like that? Come on now, Nina. Stop it.
I said I was gonna go back and read that book series.
Animorphs. It
That was my
so
favorite
cool.
book series growing up.
Sent me the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Kurt, I got it. Goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Disk that first came out,
Yes.
first edition, my nigga. Woo!
You had to have the extendo for your arm.
I
Yes.
still do. It's back home.
You gotta have the extendo for your arm.
If you had the Duel Disk, you was a bad mother. I ain't gonna hold you. I stole my first one, but
Wow.
I bought mine on eBay for like $30.
People don't understand that eBay holds a lot of nostalgia. And speaking of Super Soaker, shout out to Laramie for having to pay that black man for his Super Soakers because he was the originator.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How about that?
And for those, hold
shout out
on.
to all my Yu-Gi-Oh folks.
Yes. Listen, I was obsessed with
I got my
Pegasus.
whole
I think that started like him and Darth Vader
That
started
makes
my
sense.
jealousy.
Yeah,
exactly.
that definitely checks out, Nina.
Oh,
That
my
checks
man,
out.
thank you to my man. Like,
I
I
might
just
not
feel like-
remember the Visionaries toys in the 80s. These motherfuckers was the toy to have. Each
I don't remember this. It's like it looks
I
familiar,
don't.
but it doesn't.
Yo,
I'm trying to remember it. I don't.
I know. It's like I've seen it, but I haven't seen it.
Right.
So put it online with like Ronin Warriors, Bucky
Yeah, Ronin Warriors.
Warriors.
like those toys that weren't of the mainstream television.
Mhm.
Mask.
I remember Mask. Yeah.
The D&D cartoon.
Pirates of the Dark Water type shit.
Mhm.
Carolyn said we not that old, Kurt. Leave me
All the
alone.
toys from the Saturday morning
SWAT
lineup,
cats.
SWAT cats.
like the
Yo,
Tick-
SWAT cats, yep.
Thank
like
you,
the Tick
Alicia.
toys.
That's why, Alicia, you my bae. You my bae. You remember they used to have holograms in their chest. Like
Look, did they?
toys used to have something, a feature or some shit. You know what it is? Kung Fu Grip. Everything. Kung Fu Grip wasn't enough. You either had to have a hologram that came out your ass or some light that came out your eyes. Or you know, you had to do shit. Like Metalhead from the Ninja Turtles. The big thing with Metalhead is you could shine a light in his brain and it would make his eyes glue. and like the Toxic Crusader toys, Nosy, the shit was you could put ooze in his head and it would come out his nose.
Yeah.
Toys had to do more than just be one thing.
Yeah. I got my baby like some old school Bebop and Rocksteadies where you can change their heads and hands.
Oh, Willie taking it back again. Stretch Armstrong.
Stretch Armstrong was the shit.
Armstrong.
Yeah, that's what taught you guys to masturbate. All right, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
All right, look,
ain't no shame.
Look, y'all, we got the 45-minute mark. We got 10 minutes. We got 10 to 15 minutes left in the show, and we're not going to take it up with this. But if you are a nostalgia fan, yes, we didn't mention GI Joes or some of the other quintessential toys. We didn't have to mention Transformers and things like that.
We did though.
Y'all know those was the popping toys, but we wanted to kind of spark some of these core memories of toys of yesteryear. Now we forgot. If you had an Etch-a-Sketch, everybody had a fucking
OG Beast Wars Megatron.
Oh no, yes, with the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes,
shit. I had that toy. Like
I was upset again.
I got
the
Beast, like this version and that, and then I got both versions of Optimus. Optimus Primus.
Like dead ass. If you didn't have certain toys, just certain toys of the fandom that you loved, whether it be Mighty Max or Polly Pockets,
the plush wrestlers.
There's so much from plushies to digital.
The wrestling buddies.
Yeah, the
wrestling buddies.
I loved wrestling buddies. I had 3.
Oh, wrestling buddies was a whole nother one.
Yeah,
I got
pictures of.
Because WCW released a set, and I got the NWO Hollywood Hogan one, and my parents asked why didn't. Nice.
Wait, what?
My parents asked me why I didn't want DDP or Goldberg. I was like, because I don't want to beat up DDP and Goldberg. I want to beat up Hollywood Hogan.
Makes sense.
Yo,
listen here, brother.
That's what I said. I had Macho Man, Jake the Snake.
Dead ass. When you was a kid, this when toy and for most of us that are older, toys meant something. Toys allowed us to actually live in our fandom. Before video games was popping and all of that stuff, we used to have imaginations. We used to sit there and get our toys and exercise our imaginations and build worlds. That's why Barbie was such a huge hit this year, because women across the world, whether black, white, or indifferent, had the opportunity to relive life through a movie about one of the most popular toys ever. Think about that. I mean, we could talk about all kinds of toys. Netflix has dope documentaries. We could talk about the fucking turtles that were the morphin kind, like Transformers, where you could turn them from a regular Ninja Turtle into a small turtle. And if I really got into all the toys that really made up our childhood, we'd be here forever.
We'd be here all night.
Yeah.
Just don't even get us started on McDonald's toys.
That's what I said. The Transformers. That was the
McDonald's
hamburger
and Burger King
and the breakfast,
toy lines.
Right.
and
So
the Power Rangers ones from that from the movie where they became other animals. Hell yeah.
for us, the kids that never truly grew up, that enjoy the magic of a Christmas, that enjoy the magic of remembering of when toys brought on an imagination and helped you to build a world that you just lived in. No matter how your childhood was,
Yeah.
you had a
That
toy.
was your escape.
If you had a toy, that was your world. And
Yeah.
you escape in that world, whether a light bright or my buddies or my pet
Kid
monster
sister.
or Teddy Ruxpin or your best friend. Just remember,
We can't hear you, Kurt. You're going in and out.
Yeah, your mic's starting to fade, my guy.
oh, is it that time?
You're
All right.
good.
Yeah,
Well,
you're good.
whether it be a Teddy Ruxpin or my best friend, a light bright, whatever it may be,
Paddington.
where you your first best friend wasn't alive, but he was alive to you,
Yep.
it hit different.
Yeah.
It definitely hit different. And for a lot of us,
Still got him.
the toys that define us were how we truly learned how to love. The first thing you loved as a child was typically a toy.
Yeah.
So shout out to all our nerds, no matter what color you were. We all can bond over the fucking toy that either got away or that you got for Christmas that meant everything. So before we cut up out of here, we got about 10 good minutes. Shiv, let everybody know where they can follow and support you.
You guys can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. Black Shivers Nerd. Oh, also on TikTok. And you guys know by now. Boulders Gate Fridays every Friday. And the Five Nights at Freddy's marathon continuation is keeping strong.
I just cringed a little bit.
All right, my man, Jay Money. Talk to him.
Hello, everyone. Jay Kirby from the Curbside Podcast once again. Go check out our awesome interview with Mark Hildreth from Gundam and Fatal Fury and so many other amazing projects. It's an absolute honor to sit down with him. And don't forget, Dice Hard with a Vengeance this Saturday, 8 o'clock Central Time, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube Live.
As always, Shaq Money, talk to him.
What's up, guys? It's your favorite alcoholic of anime, Sir Shackley, on both Instagram and Twitter. My Instagram is private, my Twitter is public. Holla at your boy, drink responsibly. Biatch!
DMV Nina.
As you can see, my name is at Nina_Renee on all social media. You can attempt to follow me on Twitter. I am not there for you. I am there for wildly inappropriate content. By all means, my IG is public. Same with my TikTok. I'm not going to give you the name of my Facebook. Okay, bye.
And as always, Teffy Wonder, take her home.
Ooh, y'all already know what it is. Make sure you're following Head Nerds in Charge on all platforms. Well, listen, we come here 8-ish now till whenever.
Yep.
Listen, y'all know what it is. Just make sure you pull up every Wednesday night. Go to our website, headnerdsincharge.com. Sign up for our email list so you be in the know for everything we got going on and everything we've going to plan to have for y'all next year. While you're on our website, pick up some of our dope ass merch. We have t-shirts, hats, hoodies, bras, draws, bags, blankets, sticker socks. You want it, we got it. Headnerdsincharge.com. It is the holiday season. Pick up some nerdy merch for your nerdy bae, boo, or that Pollyanna, that Office Pollyanna, that Secret Santa. I bet you'll be a hit with the HNIC t-shirt.
Gang, gang.
Listen, you can follow me at Teffy Wonder over on my Instagram and TikTok and Twitter, where I am the most active. Stop, please, with the Facebook friends request. I'm not adding nobody else for the rest of this year. That's my purse. I don't
And
know.
next year.
Rumble. That's my purse. I don't know you.
With that being said, I feel like with an episode like this, there's only really one way to leave this episode. Thank you for following and supporting us, always looking out, enjoying this dope nerdy content, and make sure to bring your ass back next Wednesday. But I leave you with the old Negro spiritual of I don't want to grow up.
Come on, Kurt, don't do it to me.
I'm
Kurt,
no.
no.
Rush kid.
They got the best for so much less. You'll really flip your lid. From bikes to trains to video games. It's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz. I don't want to grow up, cause baby, if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid. More games, more toys. Oh boy, I wanna be a Toys R Us kid. See y'all next Wednesday.